everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Storms, you said hi to Janice, but there's okay. I thought it was Janet. Is it Janice? Janet? I'm having like a brain fart tonight. I don't know what is wrong with me. Anyway, welcome in. Kentucky Goblin was actually the first one in tonight, and we're giving away free swims with the Gators. You come on down. That's the prize for being the first one in the chat. No, I'm just kidding. Like nobody would ever come to my lives if I, gave that away. Thank you for coming in, Kentucky Goblin and Storms, Radios, and Cats. I'm so glad, you could set the, big guy up with his own connection and everything so he could watch my live, Mr. Bigfoot. And thank you, Mr. Bigfoot, wherever you are watching me. I surely appreciate it. Just hit the like if you could, please. Don't forget to subscribe. But, Storm says you're already a subscriber. Really appreciate that follow. And then we have Where to Begin Homesteading. And we have Gardening Warrior Q. Almost homesteading. Oh, my gosh. Can I just, I need some tea. Let me just have a little tea. Ooh. Oh, do I have my mirror screen on? I don't know. It's okay, Barry. I actually had a brain fart when you said it. The arrow is classic. Janet here. That's okay. They get my husband. Hey, Howie, how are you doing? They get my husband's wrong all the time. Because he has a different name. It's Theron, and they call him Darren and all kinds of things. Oh, good. You can see it. Yay! I love pumpkin spice, this Khalifa creamer, but I'm not having coffee right now. Barry and I were talking about the different cleansing teas from Yogi, the brand Yogi. And I love how it like gives you like this little encouragement on this tag. And mine is so cute. I love it. It's not cute. It's just so deep, actually. It says, celebrate your successes and failures. Both required great courage. I like that. I'm going to say that one. Oh, best to you too, Howie. I love fall. Fall's my favorite. I used to go out. I look like Christmas. It's supposed to be pink, but I guess it could be Christmas too with all the lights. Yeah, fall is my favorite season. I've been to Vermont to actually go and visit friends, and I went to a wedding first, their wedding, and it was gorgeous. And then, yeah, I was sold on Vermont in the fall and the leaves. And, I could easily be a leaf peeper, as they say. I could so easily be a leaf peeper. Live, but I didn't know you had to do that to hear and see me. That's weird. I didn't know they had that. I know they hide the live feed now, like under. I miss it when it would just pop up kind of on the side right away, or however it used to be. Oh, nice. Wow, 5 native nations. That sounds huge. That sounds amazing, Howie. Great thing to take video of if, they're fine with that. That's amazing. Yeah, I need to get with the Seminole tribe down here and see what they're open to, like for the public. We used to be able to go down to an area where they would perform their traditional dances and everything, but I can't remember exactly where that was because I wasn't scheduling it and I was young at the time. So it's been a long time. Yeah, that's really weird. Maybe you just needed to refresh Q. I've never heard of it just like not coming up. Oh, that's cool, Storms. I like that one too. Actually, I've been watching stuff about the human brain, and there was this study that was really interesting that the neuroscientist mentioned. She was saying there was bodybuilders, and there was bodybuilders who were, of course, lifting weights, and then that was like the control group. And there was another group that they said, okay, you're not going to lift weights at all. We just want you to focus on that you are building muscle. We want you to like just focus on that you are building muscle. And they were just to meditate on that as if they were working out. They were telling their body that it was working out and building muscle. And it turned out that they had muscle increase without even doing the actual weightlifting. Hey, Mercury 3 actual, good to see you. It was really like, what? How does that even happen? But then she was also talking about, oh, cool, you have friends and family there. That's awesome. Food forest permaculture. It was really interesting because she was talking about how too, when we're stressed, we actually leak out a certain chemical. So if you're around stressed people a lot, it's not just like that feeling of that you can feel it too with your partner. It's actually a chemical release. And if you are within so close to them, that chemical, your body knows it too, and you can pick up their stress. So it was kind of interesting because it happens too with babies. Like I know when Malachi was little, like there was one night, oh my gosh, he was having colic, as they call it. He was just crying. I couldn't do anything to soothe him. So he then was upset. And as he's not calming down and I'm not able to calm him down, I'm getting stressed. So the baby, you're holding that baby close to you, they're getting that like actual chemical reaction. It was really interesting. I think it does work for weight loss too, but she was saying what works for weight loss is, of course, decreasing your cortisol levels, which is stress. And one of them was getting enough sleep, getting 8 hours of sleep, which I haven't done in a long time. You need to actually, the ganglia part of the brain flushes at night itself, like flushes out all the dead and bad stuff. Oh, hey, Duncan. Hey, Brenda. Good to see you. Hey, Shawnee Shave. Thanks for coming in, you guys. Um, it actually will renew all the water around your brain, I guess, uh, that surrounds your brain. And it's like they even have ganglia in the name, I forget, but you need that deep sleep to do it. And what was neat too was we she was saying like not to with bonding with your partner and your husband or your wife, that sleeping apart is not really a good thing. And that them because the interviewer asked, well, what if I wake up my wife like kissing her in the morning? And she's like, that actually registers as they still had positive sleep and deep sleep that was restorative. They've like found too scientific studies. And he then says, that kind of makes sense because she told me, and as a woman, like I totally get this. She was having trouble having her period. And usually stress can totally push off a period. And he had hugged her and just like kissed her all over her face real gently in the morning and then just squeezed her real tight. She said, I don't know what happened, but after that morning, she's like, I got my period. Right away, I got my period. Like it just de-stressed her. And I was like, yeah, the cerebral fluid. Thank you. That was the big word I couldn't think of. Yeah, it renews every night if you are getting the 8 hours of sleep, of deep restorative sleep that you need. If not, you're keeping extra crap up in there, which isn't good. Hey, GT, good to see you, man. Hey, Huga. Thanks for coming in, you guys. Well, I thought, for my channel, what I'm going to do before, like, I invite people up, and then they can do this too, but of course, in a clean manner, because you know how we have trolls on YouTube, like a show and tell. Like maybe it would be something that wouldn't necessarily make it to your niche on your channel. Mine's a pretty open niche. It's just me. Like it's not just about my gardening. I can do it about life and everything else. Um, Oh, here I go filling the space with the ums. So I thought, like, yeah, like when we were little, how, we would bring something and we'd be so excited to go to school and, show something. And some people didn't have that, like maybe back then. So this gives them that extra chance. Like maybe they were poor and you didn't have something to bring. So this can be show or tell or both kind of thing. So what I'm showing tonight, I was telling Janet about it. My grandmother used to sit in a rocking chair and darn socks. I cannot recall if it was in our home when I was a little girl or if it was at my uncle's, like whose family home. I saw her just sitting there. But then my mother would say, "Oh, well, your grandmother could fix that if she was here." The socks are made, like, by machine now, so I don't know necessarily. Like, I'm gonna go and watch the video. Q posted it after we were talking about it to us. Storms could show, yeah, that could be his. I have, like, 2, well, 3 total if I could. Anyway, this is the darning tool, and you basically you push it up on into the sock, and you lay the part that needs to be mended across here, and look at how worn it is. She darned a lot of socks with this. Like, they made good of everything back in the day, and we're in that kind of time too where we need to do that. Plus, I think it's a mindset, waste not, want not. Um, and then the other thing, because it's fall, this I got when I was in Vermont. My mom still, actually, this was my aunt got one and I got one. I think my mom actually bought them for us. It's a porcelain. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. Hold on. I can't get it to tink tink. Anyway, it's porcelain. It's super thin. That's why my original broke, and then it's hand glazed or painted, but you can see, like, this is not doing it justice. It looks absolutely real. Maybe if I put it against this back. And it's sharp. Like it really would fool you if it was laying down on the ground. And then the last thing is something that I made. I made these little takeaway gifts for a bridal shower, and the inside was, this is aged quite a bit, was green before, so it looked like those little atriums, like baby atriums. And then I put like a little scripture in there that was for her wedding that they used. It says, "I am my beloved's, and my beloved's is mine," and it's from the Song of Solomon. But yeah, that was just like some little takeaway gift. You could also use them as, bridal, not just bridal shower, but you could use it for your wedding. And then string it up and it becomes like a little ornament for people to take home. Ours was an ornament too because we got married in November. But those are my little show and tells. I I loved doing that. Yeah, it's even got little diamonds in it. I don't know if you can see it. Little diamonds down there. But yeah, it used to be green. I'm kind of disappointed but it's not. I didn't keep it moist in there. Hey, Diva in the Dirt, good to see you. Lived off the land. I had grandparents that lived off the land and wasted nothing. I can appreciate that. Great aunt knitted until 101. That's wonderful. Those were our favorite Christmas gifts. Oh, I wish Past McQuarrie was here to hear that because she makes, such beautiful things for crochet and we love them. Like those of us who have gotten some of her gifts, we just absolutely love them. I'm going to cry. That reminds me of my auntie's big wooden sewing box. She had 2 or 3 darning tools and so many other things. How lovely. Thank you for sharing these. Oh, you're welcome. I hope you would, inherit one of them. Now that we know that there's videos on here to learn how to do it. Diva in the Dirt, Miss Maureen Washington. I'm going to share the link. It's okay that you're late. That's fine. Diva, I said while you were gone, I'm going to start doing a thing where we can have like grown up show and tell, but not like grown up like MA show and tell. But like things like that to get to know each other better, or things that we just want to share about ourselves that maybe we won't necessarily, or what we have going on even. It doesn't matter. It's just a moment to kind of get to know you better in the beginning of the life. Did I make I need more caffeine, but I can't have any. It's too late at night. All right. So let me see. I always have to like remember how to do these things because now it's been a couple weeks. And by the way, I have been gone because there's been a lot of cortisol in my household. We've got something going on with a neighbor, like I posted in my community tab. But right now, I've gotten a great little camera for the backyard. I want to get like 2 more around the house, and hopefully that will help because there's an alarm on it too that you can sound it, and I'm hoping that will scare um, the neighbor's son, away because somebody was banging, and I think it was him the other night on the gate. Because he can, I found out, sneak out of his house and come around the other way, where he would come around my neighbor's back because theirs is open, come around there and come around to the back if it's him. Anyway, I turned the camera towards it, but I couldn't see anything at that moment. And I just blasted the alarm. I should have gone and got my husband, but I wanted to see what the reaction would be. Stopped it immediately. Oh, yeah, I love to show and tell at school too. I just like would forget, I think, and that would stress me out as a kid when I would forget to remind my own mom because she wouldn't necessarily know. I went to my young elementary years were is in California, and 1 year was in Virginia. But yeah, I remember loving that. And I remember they used to let us to put on like puppet shows. That was so fun because they had like a little area, like a fort to do it in for the kids. You don't see that like a lot anymore. Can't afford it, I guess, but yeah, it was so fun. Granddaughter will arrive. Oh, wonderful. Congratulations, Mercury the Actual. You're going to have 2 granddaughters. They would be beautiful additions. My daddy always, he loved his girls. Like he was a boy's grandpa and a girl's grandpa. Like there wasn't like, you know, any difference. He loved his grandchildren so much. But he was saying I always knew I was going to have the girl. Like my sisters had boys. One was supposed to be a girl. He had the thing tucked in there. Yeah, that's just wonderful. Congratulations for sure. Double congratulations. Um, but yeah, I was like, that can't be right. I'm supposed to have the girl when my nephew was in, my sister's belly and they were saying he was a girl. And I was like, that doesn't feel right. I don't. Sure enough, nope, I was right. He was tucked and I ended up having the only girl. And I was so happy to have a girl because I was like a little bit of a wild thing once I came, well, away at school and then through college. And my last year of college, I kind of straightened out. Um, I had started going to this church. Actually, a lot of people might know it because it was a mega church out in California. We had it here. It's called Calvary Chapel. Um, Ours was in Fort Lauderdale. Hey, hi, Homestead Aquarius. Yeah, you just missed that we're going to start doing show and tell. Don't get too excited. It's just, the PG version. Or I guess it could be, well, no, PG-13. Nope, nope, that would just be bad because PG-13 is like rated R when we were kids. So nobody wants to come up. You guys are, anybody who's in my side chat right now is welcome to come up. Anyone that I can see in my side chat is welcome to come up. Yes, you can't hit everybody. But I don't even remember what I was just saying. Thank you, ADHD. So as you can see, pumpkin everything, even though it's not pumpkin in here. Ooh. But yeah, I've been watching just some videos on the brain, and especially with a special needs kid, and just me being a little bit on the spectrum myself for a lot bit. I don't know. It varies. Um, but yeah, it's trying to improve oneself. We have a lot of our own blind spots that we don't realize we have. Oh, oh, that's so wonderful, Mercury 3 actual. Yep, those are the deep, wonderful memories. Okay, get some coffee, Storms. Okay. Oh, you've got the new laptop. That's right. It's a tiny little thing. I mean, once you come up in StreamYard, it might just go right into it. I don't blame you, Kentucky Goblin. I probably wouldn't be doing lives if we didn't have children. Just saying, along those lines. Hee hee. You should go show us some things, just no violating. He'd probably bring up his coinage. But yeah, Mercury 3, my dad used to draw houses on my page, like try and teach me how to draw houses when I was little. I still remember that. We remember those like little moments with our dads, or big moments too, but I remember him doing that, and oh my gosh, he hated my number fives. I could not. I guess I did them too fast, and he would go through with me again, like, okay, come here. This doesn't look like a five. Let's make the five, and he'd show me like stick down, go around, and then he would do the top after. Instead of doing it, he realized because I was doing it all in one motion, that's why it was kind of illegible. So he's like, stick down, go around, go back up top, make a straight line. And I still remember that. Oh, yeah, you have to have clothes on. Sorry. Shirts, but no shoes are required. I'm with a child, the best gift. Aw. How many grandchildren do you have, Mercury? We have three, thanks to my stepdaughter, who's my daughter. But I mean, I uh, when she had our first grandson, I was like, I'm too young. But there's young grandmothers all the time. Hey, creative redundancy. Good to see you. Soon six. Oh my goodness, what a blessing. Hey, WD Clock and Roll. Are your fives clear now? My fives. Yeah, somewhat. They're a lot better than they were before. Hey, magnificent Germany with Darian. Good to see you. Oh, I didn't know you were in Central Florida. I've seen you go for your German ice cream on your channel. It looks so good. Looks like ice cream spaghetti. So yeah, I was telling everybody I'm sorry I've been missing, but I wasn't feeling well. And then we have a stressful situation, like those of you who saw my community tab know. But I do have actually two cameras. I have one that I can rotate and move, and it has lights, and it has an alarm on it, and it even has a mic that I can talk through. And it's not the Ring doorbell. It's actually, I should do, maybe I'll get their doorbell too. That's like a Ring, but it's not, none of our stuff would be going to China. Everything's in America there too, as far as their cloud. So yeah, I could probably do a little review on it. You still have my headphones? Thanks. I do too. They make me feel girly, CR. That's it. Spaghetti East. I don't know if I said it right. It's the best ice cream. It sounds really good. It looked really good. I had a German grandmother, but they were here in the 1800s. My dad, my grandfather no, I have a German great grandmother. I would have had a um, German, was he Irish? German? Oh my goodness, I don't. Yeah, no, no, no. He would have been German too. I don't think my great grandfather was Irish. I think they were pure German still. But my great grandmother, her father came here and he was a wagoneer right at the time they were coming out with the horseless carriages. So, yeah, during that time in the 1800s, I think uh, he had a really hard time because my great grandmother ended up being an orphan at some time in her childhood. And so I don't know what really happened there. I don't know why the story was never told. I don't know if she just didn't talk about it. Hey, Storms, good to see you. But yeah,
Hey,
hey, we're talking about Germany because of magnificent Germany with Darian. But yeah, she ended up living out her whole life up in Philadelphia. That was where she was born and raised, and they had an old folks home there that you could go in when you were still quite capable and just live out your life. Like they had a nursing section, and it was just that was where I ended up getting married, actually, from that German grandmother, great grandmother. I used to visit her chapel at the end of like the hallway and see all the lights and think it was so pretty. And yeah, that's where I ended up getting married. Yes, he has his shirt on, Kentucky Goblin. I'm glad you noticed.
but you're glad I have my shirt on.
Oh no, I'm so saying you gotta go to bed. I'm sorry.
Aw.
Have a sweet dreams, Janet.
Uh,
Look, you found the camera.
I did find the camera. I had to restart the computer. It's
Oh, okay.
I've never used it on this before, so
Oh, you look like you're in a cozy place.
I
looking fabulous.
oh
Yes.
thanks. Yeah, no, I'm oops, did you lose? Did I got lost.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what I
We're still here. You might
oh
have
yeah,
moved the
you're still
window.
no, I clicked the wrong window because it was like I'm trying to find the comments and stuff just so I can see them. Yeah, no, we are in my boudoir. Ooh.
Oh.
It was like I saw the Fri-Yay come up and it was like, oh right, I was gonna go in the Fri-Yay. But like I taught from it was like 9:30, not that you're teaching all the time, but 9:30 and then I
Yeah.
think I was finished at 4:30. And I go, okay, teaching voice is much more physically tiring than it is
I
what I
can hear a little hoarseness.
well,
Yeah.
but it's the rest of my body. It's like and it wasn't even that I was doing a lot, but
Yeah.
my legs are. It's like no, I'm not getting up and going to my computer. You guys can just look at my background and see my little Ulaness in there.
It's
He he,
fine.
he sits over
Mhm.
top of my bed, and that's my up oh no up over here. I guess it's opposite right here. That's my baby shoe. Like there's two of
Aw.
my shoes are there.
Aw.
They're above my bed, and let me see if there's anything else that
Neat.
oh, pictures of my kids and my clock and
Oh,
like
cool.
this is all just little there's little special trinkets and stuff.
Yeah. Is that like one of those French things behind you that you put the oil in and it
Yeah,
makes the oh,
I forget what they're
nice.
called. Yeah,
Me too. I can't remember. We actually had a store in Boca that was dedicated to pretty much those, I think, and linens.
yeah.
For yeah, the wealthier set because I remember walking in and going, oh,
I
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Yeah, this is my
Yeah.
little show and tell here. Here is a teeny tiny
Yeah.
bottle of lavender by Yardley.
Ooh.
This
Uh-huh.
was my great grandma's. There's
Oh,
nothing
neat.
in it, but it still smells.
Still has her smell.
It still has the smell of lavender in it. I never met my
Oh.
great grandmother, but it's like my mom grew up with this, and
Oh,
so
and she passed it to you. What a treasure. I
yeah,
love stuff like that.
yeah.
I don't know if it was my mom's or if she had gotten it off my great grandmother. My great grandmother used to wear 4711.
Okay,
It was like the CK1 of their day where men and women could both wear it. It's like kind of citrusy, but then it has like a real astringent, almost alcohol. Like you could use it for aftershave, you could use it for body splash. It was just like
Wash your hair with
Yeah,
it.
probably could wash your hair with it because it's got so much alcohol in it.
Right.
But yeah, I loved that scent for the longest time, and then it finally the bottle faded away, like the smell in the bottle. And I've often thought like I need to like order some, but it hasn't been cheap when I've gone to look for it. Like I don't. So I guess it's gone up in price from the back in the days. Like I thought it was like, not CK1 price, more like Jean Nate.
Mm-hmm.
So that surprised me.
Yeah, but it's bizarre that the scent is still strong, and we're
I think that,
talking. It would be because my great grandmother would have probably passed away when my mom was in her teens, so that's like a
oh,
like a 70-year-old
yeah,
bottle of
that's
cologne
crazy that it
that
still
still
remains.
has like it's not like it's not faint. It's like it's not super strong, but you can smell the lavender, like you can smell the authenticity, of the quality of the product. So
I actually have lavender seeds that I was going to send to Cindy. I don't know if she ended up falling asleep because she can't be in our groups right now. But it's the coated pellets. I've never used it, but it says it's hardy to zone 5, and I think she's the closest one to zone 5.
Oh, so Mercury 3 actual, they're needing to go because that baby is trying to come.
Oh, wonderful. Congratulations. Okay, prayers for everything to go perfectly.
Yeah.
God bless you too, and God bless that little baby and the mama and your family. Hey, How to Garden. Hey, Garrett. Good to see you.
Oh, yeah, there was another new one in there that I hadn't seen before. Another name I hadn't seen before up above there. Oh, KP Heathen? Is that, do you know? I don't know that.
Oh, hey, KP. Oh, yeah, thank you. KP Heathen snuck in here. Good to see you. Yeah. He actually came up one time because when he first came in, I thought he was someone else that was not nice. And I was just like, okay, but behave yourself. I told him I was sorry. He came up so I could see it wasn't the other person.
Yeah.
Good to see you, KP.
So have all the storms and stuff kind of settled down in your area?
No, we got another one today, but we're getting rain, it seems like every day. And then when it wasn't raining, the heat is so disgusting. Hey, Heavens Essentials, hey, Julie, good to see you. Yeah, the heat is just like, I don't understand how my plants survive because most plants would be steamed to death, like how you steam vegetables.
Oh, you're pre-cooking them. You just go,
Yes.
oh, I'm just
I
going
was
to go
about
out
to
and
say that. That's scary.
Yep.
Pre-steamed veggies.
How to Garden says he's getting so much rain too. Yeah, it's just been a lot since I would say spring. It was like from mid-spring here all the way through summer. It was almost every day we had rain.
Wow.
Just a couple breaks in between. And when we didn't have rain, like I said, it was wicked, wicked hot. This morning, what time was it? It was just before afternoon. I stepped outside just to see, how it felt, and also just to take a look around because I had caught a iguana on the security cam. I saw an even bigger one in my neighbor's tree when I went out, and of course I didn't have my phone like with me at that moment to shoot a picture of him. And what's weird is he is the exact size and color of one that I painted that I don't think I can get to the box of an iguana I painted for my brother on a box to hold his CDs because he came from California. My mom brought him over during Katrina. Anyway, there it goes. Maureen, help me. My thought.
So you're painting an iguana. You were talking about the painting of the iguana.
Oh, going outside. I'm sorry. That's what it was. Going outside.
Well, it was, it's a touch and go for me as well to know.
You did good.
I'm actually
you gave me the clue I needed.
For as tired as I am right now.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so you went outside.
Okay. So I went outside and it was actually a little cooler. And I looked up and I saw a warbler, I think is how you say them. But it's usually not in my backyard until winter is coming for people up north. It's like it's sensed the change that it's coming. They're coming now.
Right.
I can't
Right.
wait to see, the winter birds that I get
Trees
to
are
see.
changing here.
What was it?
The trees, the colors are showing up in the trees here.
Already? Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. It seemed like it when I saw that
And our
little
nights are in like the low 60s.
Yeah, I know poor Cindy was freezing. I think hers was way lower than that. And How to Garden said he's got flooding in areas around here today. Had to use 4x4 drip. Wow, How to
Hey,
Garden.
Brutal Bob.
Hey, Brutal Bob, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for coming in, you guys. So the thing that you went to today, how long is it? Is it like a clinic? You said that's a
Yeah. So it's a 3-day workshop. So
3-day workshop.
I had 3 classes of between 5 and 6. So I did.
That's quality.
So that was like 45 minutes for each of those groups. Then I took a break, and then I had to do an hour-long master class where I had to, try to work quickly with each person working through a song. And then I'll do it all again tomorrow, same thing, but tomorrow night, which is sad because it's like, oh, Saturday nights is when I do my live.
Yeah.
But they're doing the rehearsal because they're going to put a concert on. So from 6 to 9. So it's like, yeah, I can do my live at 9 o'clock, but then it's like 8 in the morning for the rest of you. So, it's not that late, but it's late to be, well, that'd be midnight.
What time is it for you now? What time?
Oh, it's 9:24. Still early.
Okay.
So if I do my live at 9,
like California time for us.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
So depending on how tired I am, I still might do it just because I need to keep making that connection with people and stuff.
Yes.
But yeah, so, and I got thrown into this yesterday because the person there's 3 instructors, and the person that was supposed to be coming, she's coming from Vancouver, and last night she just had terrible arm pain. And then this morning said, that's it, I'm going to emergency because she cannot move her arm, and she's a pianist and a jazz singer as well.
Oh my.
So actually, no, it was the night before. So I was called yesterday morning. Can you come and fill in for 3 days of a workshop?
Did you say how much you paying?
Yeah, exactly. It is about the pay. If it was a low pay, I'd be like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
That's amazing though. That's just like right around the time too. We were just discussing that. You were just finishing up your paperwork, and this is like a little maybe bonus, like a boot. Yeah.
Yes. So so it is strictly about the money. But I love connecting with the people and giving everybody the, I'm a really good rah girl, and really good at finding what your little problem is and helping you to correct it.
Sorry,
and
I'm
then
saying goodnight to him.
And then all of a sudden, you have this moment where you go, I feel successful, and then you have me, screaming and yelling, of your success. So, maybe I was jumping around. I don't know. I know I can't do a cartwheel, but I feel like I was doing cartwheels.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. And plus, any anxieties too will contribute to that too. Like I'm at the dentist and I tense up.
Yeah.
And that I feel that the next day from doing that, from just tensing all my muscles.
Yeah. Well, also I'm out of practice because I used to teach. I would teach, 20, 25 students in 3 days. So then I would have 4 days off. So it was a big push of people, but it was a routine and a rhythm, and I could do it because one of the things is that when you're dealing with singing and the emotions of people, their own nervousness, their own fears, their own craziness that's going on in their heads, your whole, like what I do is I hold a space of love so that you can feel safe, so that you can step out and do stuff. And I know that when I first started teaching, that was when I was super tired. But then once the rhythm came and I knew who they were, and I knew how much, how much I had to hold them. That's
Yeah.
that's where it was. So this was a throw in, haven't done it in a long time.
Yeah.
Meeting 20 people all at once. And I get them in groups, but it's like, but there's so many people, and I think that also wears me down,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
it's like I don't know how much love this person needs, and so I got to hold that there while they work through their stuff. And then
Yeah.
this one was a little easier, so it's like
Yeah.
so, but it was like I was working when I first got home, and then it was like, oh my gosh, when I got up to walk, it was like,
Mm-hmm.
what the heck was I doing? Was I like doing lunges or something? Because you go, my legs are like, they're really tired and sore, and it was like I wasn't doing anything. Well, I dance, because as they're singing, I'll dance and move around and stuff. But you just like, okay, I gotta go in like slippers or something. Maybe it was my shoes, like wearing shoes for that long, because I wear boots.
Yeah.
Boots or bare feet.
Yep.
So
That's good. I know for me, that's what it is when I go out. I'm just not used to walking around a lot. I mean, my house is not that big,
mhm,
and we go to the mall and I'm exhausted, completely wiped out when we get home. Like if I take my kids to the mall
mhm.
or
Yeah.
anywhere where there's more walking. Hey, G3GS, good to see you.
Hey. Yeah. Well, my
G3GS
like,
phone.
it's not like I've got a big property, but I do make a lot of trips, and I'll be picking up
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and I'll have a little bit of soreness, but this is like, oh, what were you doing, running a marathon and doing cartwheels, Maureen? Like, no, I just did a bit of sing. did a bit of singing, bit of yelling, because that's how I
Yeah.
look at my singing. It's just that I yell at people and they give me money. So
Creative
I
yelling.
love your singing. No, I just yell, and then they go, here's thousands of dollars, and you're like, thanks, I appreciate that.
Looking for melodic yeller.
Exactly. Ha.
Pays well.
Mhm.
That's awesome, though,
Yeah.
that they get to
So
experience that with you. I
yeah,
mean, that would be so
yeah,
cool.
yeah. It's good, and but yeah,
Are
if it
they
was
excited generally to be there? Like, just like,
excited, but the nerves, like the
mm,
fear, because this isn't like it's intensive.
okay.
And they are people who are either just coming into singing or they are singing, and you're putting yourself in front of when you have someone standing there staring into your face,
Yeah.
um, watching you. It's very hard. So I don't look at people when I sing, like when they're singing to me. I look at you with my ears. So I'm listening to where you're
Mhm.
placing the sound, and what I can do to actually help you correct that space, and if
Yeah.
you've made a wrong note, or how to make it different. But it's like, there is somewhere it's like, it's those moments where that just clicks, and they go, wow, and now all of a sudden they come alive, and it's almost like we have to go, okay, you're done now, off the stage, we need someone else to come up and have their turn. No, no, I'm here, I'm ready, I'm so, they just get their confidence. So yeah. Oh, so
Have a great
Bob's
night.
leaving.
Yeah, Brutal Bob. Yeah, I was
Hmm.
just texting it to him, listening to you.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't want to keep talking. But Barry, how about you? How was your day? Oh, and then we can go back to the singing because
It was an average day. I mean, nothing, Bigfoot didn't even come to visit me or anything.
Oh, boo.
boo. Well, if
Wow.
you're still wearing the alien tracker, he might be a little bit nervous.
Oh yeah, well, I think that's been removed. I'm not quite sure. I've been having some disturbing sleep here lately, so
Oh no.
might
Oh
have been
no.
dragged off into the woods in some cave while they operated on me.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
See
that
where
would,
Or
they pay so they don't have.
aliens have got, they got Bigfoot wrapped around their three
Yeah,
fingers.
he does their
mhm,
bidding. Yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I've heard
mhm.
that.
That's why he's so
Definitely.
elusive.
Hmm. He's multidimensional, just like those aliens.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, I actually, a couple of nights ago, it was like I could not for the life of me go to sleep, and I think I finally fell asleep at about 4. It's just
Hmm.
stupid. And it
Yeah.
wasn't like I had a bunch of thoughts. It was just that thing where you start to fall, and then all of a sudden you just, nope, nope, you're awake again, and then you're like, okay, no, no, let's go, let's go, let's go. Nope, You're
I
awake
did that
again.
last night, and it was the sun was
Oh.
coming up. I said, "Oh well."
Yeah.
It's like, why fight it?
Yeah.
Do you fit in a nap, Barry?
Yeah.
You can in the daytime? Yeah.
Yeah, but not very long. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like I wake up like I got to be somewhere. I don't have to be anywhere.
we gotta go. We got
With
what?
that.
We don't have to go anywhere. Simmer
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
I experience a lot of that.
Yeah,
The same thing.
it was just it's weird. I'm not a good napper.
Mhm.
If I'm afternoon napping, I clench my teeth in such a way that when I wake up, I'm actually more drained. So
I
yeah,
think that's
JCGs,
yeah.
yeah, they pay me so that they don't have to yell. Yeah.
Oh, you just saw that. I said it. Yeah. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they go, here, let's give her the money. That way, they won't have to listen to us.
Yeah. I
But
don't know.
But yeah, I don't know what it is. I was thinking that because like on my bed, like my bed becomes my office, and so it's like I have two laptops, two cell phones, an iPad, and I thought I wonder if it is just because I don't turn anything off. If there's just
Oh,
maybe too
your
much
RMFs. Yeah.
that are coming
Right.
in, and that's what's kind of keeping me awake.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
Oh, CR says I woke up to the light, not the sunlight.
We used to sing that song. I saw the light. I can't sing it now, but we used to sing that a long time ago. It was so much fun. I was background, so they didn't hear me that much. It was just
I was solo. You couldn't hear me.
Yeah.
Solo, you can hear.
Yeah. Or you do the thing where you just go watermelon, 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 watermelon. You just mouth it.
We told the kids that,
and it
'cause I
looks like you're singing
volunteered.
along.
Yeah, I was put up in the choir at church, so there was a lot of times where I was just miming. It's like I forgot the song. Whoops.
Yeah, I've done that. Forgotten lines when I did drama. Like you go before the judges, and I just totally was like blanking. So I was making my like really deep breaths, and they were like, "It was a really good piece, except for what was all the breathing." I forgot the words.
I just do a cough if I'm I go a little bit choky. Better to get a drink. That's what I do. And I do know like big stars. If you ever see them where they're singing along, and then they put the mic out to you. It's because that note is probably too high, or they've forgotten the words, so they're getting the audience to do it, and then they don't look bad.
Yeah, I love that you. I
It's
know
like
that
it's a group
secret
song because I don't know my freaking lyrics.
Yeah, and I know John from Switchfoot does that quite a bit when he's out on the road.
Yeah,
with different, not a lot, but he's known for that from the ones like the fans that have followed the group for a while. About he's a total surfer dude, just blanks out once in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll do that. But he's so like he's one of those performers that like he still does the stuff from our generation. Like he'll go and just like lay back and crowd surf. And he'll climb things. Like he's my age, just a tad younger. Just like a couple years younger, maybe. And I'm like, yeah.
Bruce Dickinson of Iron
What's that? Audio.
Oh, that might be me. I think I was just, I don't know.
Are you petting your new
laptop?
You're being so good.
I don't know where my mic, I guess this is where my microphone is where my speakers are. So I'm just like, la, 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 la.
All right, Barry.
Back to the Iron Maiden story, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce Dickinson is like that. He's up there in years, but he's all over the freaking stage. I mean, he's just got so much energy. It's ridiculous. And,
wow, G3GS, good night. He says, y'all be blessed, going to bed and be back at 3 a.m.
Woo. And a guy from Iron Maiden, he's old.
Yeah. I can't remember his age, so I'm going to look it up real quick.
A fart? What about a fart? Are you just letting us know you're over there doing it again, Kentucky Goblin?
He's Bruce Dickinson is 65 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's an old fart. Maybe is what he meant to say.
He's getting old. But he's still going strong. I mean,
Yeah.
he's
Well,
not
Mick
only
Jagger
with Iron
did.
Maiden, but he's
Mick Jagger dances all around, like he does his convulsive dancing, you know.
Yeah.
And he's in his 70s, I think.
He didn't age gracefully. Keith Richards didn't either. Oh my God.
Keith Richards has looked like that, you know, for the last 30 or 40 years.
He has.
He's like amplified now, you know.
Yeah, it is. The wrinkles are.
They
so
broke the
deep.
knob off. But I mean, you know, like Bruce Dickinson's got like Iron Maiden, and then he's got his solo career. He's a pilot, a commercial pilot. He fences, he races cars, and it's like, where the hell do you find the time or the energy to do all that?
Wow.
I was like, man, if I'm his age, I hope I could find that fountain of youth.
Well,
because it's like he's aging backwards.
Barry, you and I are just on the edge of that, so you better go look for that fountain of youth and share it with the rest of us.
Thanks for reminding me, dear. I appreciate that. Such a good friend.
Did you see Barry what he put? He goes, well, when you're high all the time, you can do those things. Hey, Sean Mecca, welcome in. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, they produce his own beer for the band, so there you go. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So they're
so Kentucky Goblin was saying that when I was rubbing my mic, it sounded like a fart.
Yes, I think either that or you were covering up the sound. So I said we do have a mute button up here.
I'm sitting in my bed, so if there is going to be a toot, the toot will be in the mattress.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like that at all. Kentucky Goblin.
No, it was just like, you know, can you hear it now?
Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. That's a great way to like, how do you say it? Instead of beep for like a bad word.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're scratching it out.
Yeah. Yeah. I well, like, again, this Mac is new to me. And so the camera is up here and I had to restart the computer, but my speakers are here. But the speaker on this side is actually blown. So I tend to turn, most of my volume is in here, but I guess that's where the microphone is too. And I never knew that because I've never used this for, for any live chatting on it. So
yeah, you're doing great on it for a first time.
That's the thing I don't like about my laptop is my speakers are like firing up through the keyboard.
Oh,
of all places. And there are some videos that I have to, just try to listen, and I'm like, I might have to get speakers because these are crap. And then, like you listen to music and it's like, oh, turn it down, because they're tinny.
Yeah.
It's like the worst sound ever. It's like, your phone doesn't have the best sound either.
No.
I'm a snob when it comes to good audio. It's
that's a part, then you should see a doctor because that sounded violent.
I didn't fart. And you wouldn't have heard it. I've got covers on me. I'm sitting on a bed. There's pillows all around. There's no way you guys would be able to hear it.
This would be a really good mic if we could hear it.
Are you just listening too hard?
Bring the microphone down. Then you guys can all listen. See if she did.
Oh my!
I would not do it in public. If it happened, it would be an accident. So, and as you saw, I did make the sound again. I was just, because it's like this is a nice, shiny, new,
See, ours said silent but deadly.
I'll have you know that I would say 95%, 98% of the gas that I pass has no smell at all.
That's
I'm just that special.
And we don't sweat. We sparkle.
Oh, no,
shimmer.
I sweat. I do sweat.
Don't ruin it. No. We glisten.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, so
yours right down into my eyes, and it's like I actually have to, in the summertime, like when I'm filming, it's like I actually have to wipe because the salt is so bad. And Yeah. Actually, no, that's just been the last year. Before that, I would
Oh,
just glow. I
oh,
actually
that's
didn't.
nice.
Yeah. So
No, I'm getting somebody behind here giving me a peek of himself.
mm.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't add him. Hey, Laura.
Hey,
Good to
Laura.
see you.
Hey,
Hey,
Well, I'm going to just adjust something. So
what's
good to
up,
see you.
awesome?
Are those new glasses for you, Laura?
no. Mm-mm.
Okay, just something different. Maybe it's how your hair is. Maybe the flip over is just slightly different
Yeah,
than normal.
probably.
Yeah, yeah.
How is everybody?
Oh,
Pretty good.
I've been blathering away.
I
Fine.
am
Tired. Me too. I was rolling in bed, couldn't sleep, and I'm like, I wonder if South Florida's up. I'm like, okay, she is. So I'm going out.
Hey,
Yay.
Barry,
You almost. Huh?
I'm sorry,
Hey,
isn't the
Barry.
thing for making it just for subscribers in the customization?
I think there is.
You have to do it
it's-
from the YouTube side. I know that.
I am on the YouTube side. Hold on, something's wrong. It's not going there. It's just showing me one little ticked box instead.
Hmm.
That's weird. Very, very weird. Anyway, go ahead. Keep chit-chatting while I figure
Oh.
this out.
I was just thinking about what I'm gonna do with my geese who keep on attacking me, and I'm like,
Oh no.
I think I'm gonna
Run.
put them away from
Run.
my other animals for a while and like tractor them for a while. So
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I don't think they're getting enough greens either. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So, but what about keeping the other one safe? Do you have another goose that isn't being mean? that
I
you could use?
have 2 geese, but I think I'll just put them in the tractor during the day.
Mhm.
So when I'm going in and out of there, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's like, oh, like I can't sleep. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
another worry. So
Yeah.
my husband's desk is a mess.
This whole room is that I'm in. I just have a cute little corner that you don't get to see it. Hee hee. Woohoo.
Woohoo! Yeah.
All right, I found it. I had to reload it.
Oh, okay.
That's what happened. Was it just
Yeah.
needed to be reloaded?
Oh, did you make it? Hi, past
I made it for 2 hours. Because I just got a wiener in the back.
What?
Yeah, with a
Yeah.
hot dog.
Yeah, a little hot dog show.
Vienna sausage, maybe, but I'll be good.
Yep, subscriber only mode.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go. Yeah, he was Mr. William Moore. Yeah.
How's Chris doing?
Good. He's his back's hurting a little bit, but he's working so hard. Running his tractor all around, picking up logs, and that's not a secret anymore. He's working for himself. So
I knew that was coming.
yeah, he's working for himself. We sold a bunch of our hardwood because we needed to thin our forest anyways, and after doing that, we could buy him fifth wheel tractor. Not a fifth wheel tractor, but like a semi tractor. I don't know what you guys call them. Everybody calls them something different.
Yeah.
So
semi truck, we call them down here.
Huh?
Semi truck. Did he
Semi
get the
truck?
whole?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we call him.
Yeah.
I made it.
So he'll be owner operator.
Yeah, he's owner operator, and so
Sean.
he's been doing it for a while now, but he's having a good time doing it. Except
No,
it's
Sean,
really hard
I
on his
didn't.
back.
Sean said I made it weenie. I accidentally made it weenie only mode. Of course, that's there to check. I don't know. I accidentally hit it. I have to say, though, for all the years that Laura and I have known each other, I've only seen that on Gil's channel, and he put him on the panel. And
Yeah.
it was a much worse thing than what I just
Mhm.
saw in the. I never thought of them
It
being
was
able to
full
come up.
screen.
Yeah, it was full screen. He got nervous and then full screened it.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a total like porn scene.
Yeah.
That was a good
And
2 hour, maybe 3 hour live too, and I
Yeah, it was. It was a long
feel
way.
bad for him because he had to go back and edit that out.
that
I'm
spot
Mhm.
out. Yeah. Yeah. That
glad I
was
wasn't,
terrible. That
Mm.
was terrible. But anyway, so yes, that's why I wait to see a picture because Maureen, it was white. And I didn't, of course, recognize the name, but even if it's somebody like that we know,
Wasn't it
and
somebody who actually cloned like somebody else's
yes,
channel?
yes, he
Yeah.
cloned
And so
Tibor's,
that,
yeah.
you know, it's like somebody who doesn't share their face. And so he
Mhm.
cloned that channel and
Yep.
whoever did this. And yeah, it was
Yeah.
bad. I remember we were
I
like,
remember as soon as he was getting excited, but I think I was in the side chat at the time. And I was like, no, don't. Because we had already had trolls like
yeah,
right up to that point. It was like,
we were
no.
having a lot of trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really trolly.
I had my
Yeah.
first troll the other night on my live. That popped
Oh
up.
Did ya?
yeah.
Yeah. You were saying.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
boy,
made it.
You're
highlighted
big
my
time
whole
now.
year. Yeah. I'm a real YouTuber now, guys.
Yay! Congratulations.
It finally happened.
You've
Yeah.
banned someone from your lives. Now you have joined the ranks
3 or
of
4
the
times.
woohoo.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, that was the second time. So that was either someone who just had 2 channels or his friend. I don't know. It's
Mhm.
weird because they like have friends. Like they
And-
all gather somewhere and go, okay, let's go
The
hit.
person that they cloned would never do that.
No,
So
never.
it was
No.
like it was
He
like
was mad because he was there.
mad and apologizing and
Yeah.
it wasn't me. It was it was just like, oh
It's like, yeah, we've known you long enough to know it
Yeah.
wasn't. To want
So.
middle-aged people to see you. Thanks. Thanks, Sean. You know, we can still have those needs and wants too at being middle-aged, but yeah, I get your point.
In
Yeah,
fact,
but you know, it's one of those things. It's like
Well,
you
yeah.
see it and you're just like, oh my gosh, it's not sexy. Do not send me that. If
Yeah, no.
anything, now it's like, okay, I gotta go and do something else. I gotta go, dust the
Oh, yeah, no,
roaches in my house because it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
No, I'm not saying at this age I want to see that. I'm just like,
Yeah.
you know,
Apparently,
maybe he
Goblin
has a thing
wasn't-
for middle-aged people. I don't know. Probably what, Barry?
Oh, okay. Well, apparently Goblin wasn't subbed to your channel, and he got kicked out. And he was
Oh
trying
no,
to
oh no. Well, serves him right.
I told him though.
I'll fix it.
I
If
think he
wants
has
to
to go to bed anyway. But
Okay. I was gonna say.
well, he just has to subscribe to you. That's simple.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Good, because I lost. They took 2 more while I was on vacay. How did he? I thought it banned all his comments. What in the world?
So that William was actually trying to come up into the.
This I don't know. No, that's the one where I think he might be either the same guy or his friend because he came in and I've never seen him and he came in right after and apologizing. So, because sometimes they'll also play up like if they're special needs, like they didn't mean it, they get on your panel, you have mercy on them, and boom,
Yeah.
you get hit.
Right.
So, I know it's the after hours chat.
Yeah,
I wasn't making it really one. Like
I'm still learning, so
I don't know what
to know how to do these things, and it's like because I wouldn't have even thought to go into the studio and go and make some changes and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
You went into the studio, right?
Yes, I did. That's how I got it through the YouTube side. I'm still trying to figure out though how we're seeing him. Hold on. I'm trying to find
Hey,
out
Glenn.
that comment in the side chat that he made because I thought I just banned him. Oh, crap. But we're stuck with this comment. Oh, well, at least his comment isn't like anything
Yeah, it's
bad.
not obscene or anything.
Yeah, thank God. So
Yeah.
I guess I'll just have to deal with it because it won't let me get rid of it because he's banned.
ACR.
ACR, good to see you. I know, Willie. I caught it too, Sean.
Hey, Pastor McQuarrie.
Hey, Pastor McQuarrie.
Yeah, you missed the trolls, Glenn. You could have clobbered them. But actually, it wasn't too bad on your side. I'm the one who got the show. Sadly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was sad for him, too, because, I mean, it's really nothing to go showing people. Shouldn't be doing that. Nobody. Especially moms. We don't want to see that. Like,
No.
especially if we had sons. We've seen that. We've changed them. We don't need to see any more penises.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no, I knew
Vienna
that.
sausage. This is not the place for it.
That's right. Keep your Vienna sausages in their can. I mean, it. Wait, that didn't sound right.
Buddy.
Okay, I walked into that one. Whoops. Anyway, Pastor
You
McQuarrie
set
says we
yourself
need.
up for that one.
I sure did. I don't even know how to dig myself out of that one. Yeah, Pat. What was that song, Little Willie? I don't know if we would get in trouble if we comment on the song. You don't. They say, like, if you're commenting, you should be okay. Hold on.
All right, folks, I'm going to go here. And
Okay.
I got another early morning. Plus,
Yes, Mama.
There's a dead bird in one of my rat traps. It's like it's got rat like the rat attractant in it, which just stinks to high heaven. I don't know why a bird would be going over there.
Oh, that's
would
sad.
even like it. Yeah, I haven't seen it. My daughter came in and said, "Did you see the trap?" And I thought, "Oh no, what? Did you get a big rat tonight?" And she says, "No, it's a bird." And it was like, "No."
Oh my gosh.
So I have to make sure I do that before I head out to my classes tomorrow on that. So y'all have a good night.
You too.
You too, Maureen.
Bye.
Thanks for coming up. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. On this topic for the last 20 minutes, what's some condiments to go with it? Oh, nope. Good.
Well,
no, that won't make it any better.
Well,
it'll still be small.
It'll still, yeah. Thank you, Barry. Yes.
Go back and look through the comments. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Thank you.
Hold on. I just blew this thing up and I hid my chat by accident.
Uh-oh.
Hold on now. I know. Okay, there it is. Well, that was fun. I didn't know it did that. Ew, that's so gross. That is unsettling. What ate the whole bird? We had just a bird leg in one of our traps that was more unsettling than a whole bird.
Yeah,
that would be. That would be. Because it was probably not like was it a clean cut? Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little fleshy birdie popsicle. I wonder what took it. I had an iguana set off the camera this morning. That we got
really?
Yeah. You just see it kind of like look around.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to go down the tree today. And he turns back around and goes up the tree. It was funny. It was like looking around. I don't know if he's seen his friends shot by my husband or what, but that's what it looked like because he looked towards the house. Like, it's dude here. You know, it's the killer out here.
Godwin said he still can't get back in.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I thought he was going to bed. I didn't change it.
I don't know. He tried again. Still.
No, I'll fix it. Hold on. All
Make
right.
sure you subscribe.
Yes, tell him to subscribe
Pretty
first.
sure he is. Or was.
Okay, because it's still on subscribers only mode. I can't.
Yeah.
Well, I could just for him to come in, and if he subscribed, then I'll just put it on anyone for a second so he can get back in here. Let him know, and then I'll have to go back and change it. As FYI, I have slide out top of the hour. Okay, that's fine. It's almost top of the hour over here.
Yeah.
That's so. You think he flew away with one leg? He got that desperate? Oh my gosh.
Could happen.
Yeah, they could. They would bite off. They might even bite off that leg. And of course, I don't know how far they're going to get on one leg, though. Like they go into shock pretty easily.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, night, Glenn. Oh, good night.
Night, Glenn.
Loaded twice baked potatoes to make some lovely loaded potato soup and added some beef bacon. Sounds pretty rich and good. Maybe a dingo ate his bird.
I came so close to grabbing some of that high-priced bacon at the Dollar General store today. It was that smoked apple.
Yeah, I like the applewood smoked. Yeah, I have to buy the really expensive one that's naturally smoked, and it's not doesn't have sulfites or nitrites in it. Or I'll get a headache.
Kicking myself in the butt for not picking it up.
Aww.
It seems like all week people have been talking about beef and bacon, and I'm like, oh no, stop.
I wonder how was it eating, Sean? That's crazy. It was dangling? That's so gross.
That is gross.
Did he have part of the beak, though, attached to his face to, like, feed himself? Like, because how would that even work? You're hungry for bacon. Yeah. Hungry for bacon and maybe a little roast duck. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad.
Not a big fan of duck. It's too oily.
Yeah, I haven't had it in ages. It was like the Peking duck from the Chinese restaurant. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Like
I had the same problem. I mean, it was good. I liked the flavor, but I didn't like the fact it was so
so fatty.
Yeah.
Vitra.
Vitra. Good to see you, Vitra.
Hey, you. How are you?
He's probably working. That's usually when he tunes in.
Laura, any plans on any lives in the future?
Yeah, I need to do it when my mother-in-law's not here. Otherwise, she'll come and talk to me while I'm doing a live, and I'm like,
oh, she will. Oh, I missed
she just
out
doesn't
on that
get
one.
it. She just, yeah.
She doesn't realize you're talking to people in here.
Yeah. So.
Should do maybe even if you did one with her and showed her the people scrolling, like talking to you.
Well, she knows. She actually knows what it is. She
just doesn't know. Yeah.
Doesn't. I don't know.
Maybe she thinks you're doing reality TV and not a live. Maybe she's got the two.
Big brother. I don't know.
Little Kardashian, like we're just looking in on your life live.
But like she's watched it on TV. Well, Chris and I have done lives, and it's like you can't really interrupt people when they're doing a live. My husband doesn't get it either sometimes.
Yeah,
he's interrupted before, but
yeah. But we like seeing Chris and
night, CR.
Mom.
Have a good night, hon. Thanks for the hug. Hug you back.
Hey, Aquarius, Robert.
Hey, Robert. No.
Yeah, I probably, if I can, probably Friday during the day when she's getting her hair done, like 1:00 or something like that. So especially since it's going to start raining but
yeah, I know. I understand. That's like me with I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna have to start planting something in the rain.
Yeah.
I've got to do some of those mustard seeds. I've got to get those in so they start killing off the, I was going to call them no-see-ums because you can't see the darn thing.
No see. I know
Those
see
are,
'em.
those are the things that bite people. They're called no-see-ums and because they no-see them and they just get
Mhm.
welts on their
Yeah.
legs. The root knot nematodes, I need the roots to get in there and do their
Mhm.
work so I can plant other stuff in the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to take a pee break for a second. Can you guys
Okay.
hold down the fort for
Yeah.
me?
I can.
All right, I'll be right back. I
Yep.
wish I could get this guy's comment off.
Your
But I
seconds
can't.
up.
What?
Your
No, I need
seconds
more than
up.
I
You
need,
just
I
you
need
just spent
okay,
it. Too
I
late.
need like 5 minutes. What? I don't know. I don't know what to say.
My mom used to say that all the time. I'll be back in a minute. Everything was a minute, you know. It's like, wow, Mom, that was a long minute. Just stop it. You know, it's like, and then
Yeah.
I catch myself saying it now. You know how it's like you always start doing things your parents used to do, and it's like, oh, I hated it when they did that. That's so.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I catch myself doing that. I catch myself channeling my parents. It's
Yeah.
like, whoa, was that was Dad, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's like that commercial where the guy's always doing things his dad did. Like when he bought a house, he's like, I don't understand why people do this. And then he buys a house and he's doing all the things, you know, like you got to have this just so, and that you got to fix this, and you got to do this, and this has to look like that. And yeah, it's different when you own something. But oh, we just got lights in our garage, so we're stoked about that. So um, now we need to put up walls, and Chris and I are probably going to do that together. So that should be interesting.
Oh, hey, Gear.
Hey, Gear.
I don't know why, but I was under the impression you were keeping it all open for like pulling the tractor in and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's open. But some of it, like we're going to have a bathroom and stuff in there. But
Oh, yeah.
I mean, walls meaning like it's got insulation, and now it needs to be walled in.
Yeah,
so
that's
that we
right.
can
I'm
put
sorry.
benches and stuff up.
Okay.
I had a senior moment there. I forgot that because the last video I saw of the garage was the that was the last thing you said was next we have to put up. You and Chris are going to put up the insulation. So
Oh, we were,
it's
and then
kind of working.
we could actually have it put in by somebody cheaper than we could buy it ourselves. Or really,
Oh.
no, it was like it wasn't cheaper. It was like just like $1,000 more than us doing it ourselves. And so we're like, yeah, I think we'll have it done by somebody else instead of itching all day and night and stuff. So
yeah, that makes sense. I can't stand that stuff.
I can't either.
Gets stuck in your skin, and you don't want to be breathing that in accidentally.
No,
it's so bad for the lungs. Yeah.
He's
94 seconds. Sean time might be.
That's awesome. Sean.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting faster. I'm working on it.
Got two little babies over here cuddled up to each other.
Oh,
they are inseparable.
Yeah, the iguanas don't really cuddle much. They don't like want to approach and cuddle me. I don't understand. That would be terrible.
Offer up insects like flies and beetles and things like that.
Could you imagine though? Yeah, they want to cuddle those. Maybe want to cuddle.
My labs want to cuddle me, but they're getting so big. They're like, oh my goodness, they're like half size now. They're like almost 40 pounds.
Oh, thanks, Gary. He says he's been listening for about an hour. Had to put groceries away, start some stuff for tomorrow, and finishing up eating. I appreciate that.
That's
awesome. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, I've been trying to just do little jobs to get this house back to, more usable and less piles. So, yeah, I've been working on that. Oh, I have to show Passamaquoddy this. She had a color similar to this past. This is actually a similar blue like yours, and it was almost like it looked as wide as yours. It was going to be a blanket for Malachi, and then I ran out of the yarn and forgot what I got. Got my machine.
Oops.
Yeah. Whoops.
Hey, it's my turn to be timed. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, I don't have my here. Wait a minute. That would be actually hilarious. I'm going to actually do that for my lives.
There you go.
There we go. That's going to be one of my things for my life. I'm too late with the stopwatch. There, we're giving him a little allowance of time.
Yeah.
Send button.
It's like next time you'll have to go, wait a minute. Okay, go.
Exactly. Show and tells and pee-pee drills.
Yeah. Who can go the fastest?
Yeah, I can't find it, Gear. I don't know how to get it off. It's just saying, oh, that sounds terrible. It says he's banned. Can you see his other comment that I highlighted? Because when I go up, I can't find it to unhighlight it.
Yeah, you'd have to.
It's removed, and I don't know how to unremove him without. Hold on, wait a minute. It's unsettling for me too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Virtual audio. I'm trying to see where. I don't remember where. Oh, maybe it's under general. I'm in the settings. Is up for banners. No, the camera, no audio, virtual background recording, no. Huh? I thought it was in here somewhere where it shows.
Maybe if you run a banner, it will go away.
Oh, that's a good idea, Laura. Thank you. That might be. Oh, here we go. Wait, if I remove him though, I don't think he comes back right away. Alex Piper was the weenie shower for those who have channels. Yeah, it's not letting me. All right, let me see if I go back in there and.
Oh, you had an actual weenie?
Oh, yeah. Got a weenie show back here.
Oh.
Yeah. It wasn't a big deal, like nothing to really talk about,
Yeah.
Probably see a doctor about it. Looks like.
Yeah.
Had some kind
like
of like
there's some disease or something.
Yeah, a little warty or something.
Oh, wow.
I did say Vienna sausages, but I got thinking about it. I'm kind of retract that comment. I'm thinking Little Smokies.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
I came back in the living room and Dark Paw's like all sitting on the keyboard, and I'm like, oh my God, what did he do? I'll bet it's gone, or he's typed something weird. But no, somehow he sat on the laptop and didn't press.
I
don't know. That's so weird. Yeah, now I can't. He's removed from the band, but they haven't let me access anything here, so I don't know what to do. Now that channel though, he'll be able to get in, which stinks. Oh well.
Goodness.
What the? Sound like a baby.
Or a parrot.
Like a baby and a parrot. Oh my goodness.
A baby, a parrot playing with a cat.
Yes. Exactly. Oh gosh. Apple is showing.
The kitten was cleaning him and must have touched on a spot, and Dark Paw just, I don't know, must have hurt.
Oh,
you didn't hurt him, did you?
I was trying to scroll up to see where I left off in the comments, guys. Sorry, I'm kidding. All the Chronicles. Oh my gosh.
Is that another glass part? No.
Highlight it and then, thank you, Gear. Duh. Just highlight another comment and get rid of that other comment.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, Pass, I don't know what it's a cotton one, but I guess I would count. Is that how I would know? Like count the threads to know what type it is? Oh, I forgot to turn off the thing. I'll have to put the timer up here. Well, he was under 4 minutes because it's just been going and going. Make this. Oh, sorry, Sean. I didn't see you were trying to help out. There you go. What happened? It was the Truth and Reconciliation Day in Canada today. Recognizing the natives and the residential school scandal. I didn't know about that. I'm sorry. I'll have to look that up now that you said it, Vitra. Where am I? We're just highlighting the comment and then, okay.
Yeah, it only takes about 10 seconds to walk from my living room to the restroom. And
Yeah,
then,
you guys, if you see his comment, you can hide it. Sorry, Barry.
oh, that's all right.
Yeah, what Gear said, thanks, Gear. I forgot I could just do that.
Yeah, I forget those things too. I mean,
Because I accidentally highlighted him. I didn't mean to, like just like what we were saying about poor Gil that day, but anyway. Yeah, you forget the different when you go live. Like, yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, I do too all the time. Especially since I don't do it as much anymore.
Yeah.
It's like learning it all over again.
Yeah, just missing a few weeks and I'm the same way. I mean,
I like your PJs.
Thank you. You know what they say? Probably not. It says Sleeping Beauty. They're actually kids' PJs.
Hey, whatever. Hey, if you're comfortable, it doesn't matter, does it?
Oh, thanks, Barry. No, I tried to get us matching ones, but oh no, these might be the adult. I think that is, and it came in, and I had ordered what was supposed to be my mom's size, and they came in too small. I was getting it for my mom and my daughter. Like we were going to get matching.
Sean, the only problem is that you have to round a corner and go left to get into the bathroom. So there may be a problem with the whole aim theory.
That's where those tiny houses come in handy.
Yeah.
You live in a tiny house. Just set that
up. You don't even have to leave your live, and you can.
Yeah. Just mute yourself. You know.
Yeah.
Be careful not to violate.
Yes, be careful not to violate, and have hand wipes nearby. You know, you'll be okay.
There you go.
There you go. In case you want to do one of those another 24-hour live.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He did it, and he got a lot of hours too. I was so shocked. I was really shocked. I was like,
maybe
wow.
I should do that.
I know, that's what I thought. I can't do it.
I
got up to like 1,000, and then I've already added to that 1,000.
That's
if amazing. I could have dogs go in a litter box, maybe. But
yeah, I hear that. I've got too much with the little guy. He would be getting into stuff, and I don't know how I would do that. I would have to have another camera on me so I could actually do the things. Like, because I can't really do a live from my phone. I've tried it. I don't like the way it comes up. The side chat comes up. It's hard.
Yeah, I don't like it either. You can't. I can't see it very well.
Me either. Like, it doesn't put it in its own box. It just pops up their words like on top of the picture on mine. So yeah, I can't either.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you guys are too much.
I have 1,106.
Yay!
Oh, you wanted me to hold the thing I made closer, Pass? I'll show you. Or the thread. It's so cozy and soft. I don't even remember if it was double crochet, the whole thing. I think the whole thing is double. I love it, though. So soft. It was from, I forget the name of the online. Oh, Hobby or something.
Stuff.
Oh, yeah, Bigify. I forgot about the Bigify. Hold on. Good thing I didn't do that to that guy.
Right.
Goodness. Let's see. No, I don't want to remove myself from the stage. Okay. It's about that thick, and there's a lot. I think it looks like 8. One. Oh, this is going to take me forever. Pass. I'll tell you. I'll text you.
You can get a
what
pretty
it
good
is.
idea just sit looking at it, though.
Yeah, she would. She knows.
That's a 4-weight, she said.
Okay, it is like the 4/4. I think I've seen that. Sounds right. And then I have it from Hobby. That must be this one that I had in a different color. I think is the 4/4 down here too. It's so soft. They're cotton fabric. All right, how do I get you guys back? Oh, this one.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah, I have this one that's multicolored from them. Yeah, the website's called Hobby, but it's HOBBII. I think you say it like that.
Hobby.
But they come with these are so cool. Like they come with actually easy start, and you just go from there, and you can pull it, and it's really nice. It's just really, really soft. And it's cotton. I got it originally to make myself some hand towels, which I still want to go back to.
Ah, Robert wants a link.
Oh, Mr. Robert.
Roberto.
Robert.
Hold on. I almost clicked on the wrong thing. My
The
stinking
Jedi Llama.
fingers. There we go. Do.
Hey, Laura, have you had trouble with stink bugs down there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, awful.
It's like right
That's
now.
it. Pass 8.
You know, I got this burning because I can't
You
get
got
rid
hit?
of the bastards.
They sting?
No, but they stink.
Oh, they sting.
And they fly around your house and just drive you nutty.
They don't get in my house, but
Yet.
yeah, they're outside.
They'll get on your clothing and ride on in to your house before you know what you're dealing with.
I don't have a lot of stink bugs, not like that.
Well,
Thanks,
they were pretty bad this year. I remember last year it was bad in the springtime, but not near the fall. Like, this is weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
But
in Oregon, I was living in one house, and it's like you couldn't see out the window one day, and I'm like, "What's the deal?" Or you'd see like little cracks of sun coming through, and it's like, "What?" It was just a wall of stink bugs. It was gross. I was like, "Oh my goodness." Okay, I'm getting out of this rental house. This is cool.
The stench is horrible. I'd rather smell a skunk.
Yeah.
Did you get the link, Homesteaders?
I love it when you run over a skunk, or somebody runs over a skunk, and then you go by it on the freeway. It's like,
oh my god,
it invades your whole car. Oh, come on.
I was driving in town, and I was right behind a car. It smelled like it hit one. I'll be darned if I didn't park next to it at Walmart. I was like, oh, you're kidding me. It was like right in front of me.
That's for, yeah, that's some nice sausage there.
Hey.
It's a good thing it showed me who you were. I was about,
no, you're supposed to get all flustered and like blow it up real big.
I almost banned you until I saw the Vienna sausages. And
like
also,
sausage?
Yeah, nice sausage.
Stop violating,
that's
Robert.
good sausage.
It's funny because it will show, like, even though if you do that with a different name, if you click the dots on his rectangle, for those of you who use StreamYard, and you go to ban from studio, first look at the tab at the top of that box, and it'll show you his channel. So, yeah, you don't ban your good friend.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute there.
Good friends.
I'll join you.
Good friend who likes to come up and show sausage on my live.
This live stream is sponsored by Happy Sausage Time. Almost.
Wait. Hey, wait. Let's correct that a little bit. Happy mini sausage time.
Happy mini sausage time. Get in there, deep lie.
Yeah, it's funny.
I don't. Oh my gosh! I don't even.
Well, you guys
I've
all
never
have
had it.
sausage.
I don't have that stuff.
I
We're
don't
going to
get
have
it.
the armored sausage competition over here.
Mm.
Gosh,
Is it
where
both
is our?
original though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have the hands to model anything. But
Oh,
What?
me either. My hands have always been older than me. It has always bothered me.
Mine too.
But
mine
I
are
think it just shows you're a hard worker as well.
mine
Yeah.
are just scarred,
Yeah.
damaged.
You just got cats. They
I
just
also-
guard you up. All
I
them
also
cats.
punched a truck about 15 years ago, and I learned real quick: don't punch a 1970 model Ford pickup truck on the bed.
Oh my.
Because you will break your
Whoa.
hand and your wrist.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I was so mad I didn't care till after I hit it, and I was like,
Yeah.
had to drive myself to the
Okay, is this
emergency
a
room.
sausage contest or what?
Yeah. What is this?
It always comes down there when there's two guys in the panel. It always comes down to a sausage contest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you have a spotlight for your sausage?
I might violate if I try to reach the button, so I better don't.
Vienna.
I got to be
Vienna
careful
White.
here.
Or my Vienna Whites, yes, displaying their sausages, but
I can
it's
talk
on
to
the
Vienna
Price is
White, where
Right.
is she?
I could unbutton that there container and show you my sausage.
Oh
But see,
boy.
something's fixing to go bad here. I got to get off. I didn't say that. I need to go. I just wanted to.
Isn't it time
Stop
to read the
up
Bible
here.
again?
I
Where's
just
my
wanted
Bible?
to show off my sausage.
You're
That's
about
all.
to verbally violate.
About to. Anyhow.
Why? What did I do to deserve this treatment? I did not. I did not request a
carrots like
sausage party.
tomatoes. Okay.
God.
It's a holy sausage. I got to go. Y'all be
Do
good.
we have the same Bible?
Oh Lord.
I think we do. We got it from my mom. Look at that. You guys have matching
Hey.
sausages, and we have
Okay.
the Word of God, and it
Uh-huh.
matches.
Barry, you
That's
gotta
it,
hold up
Robert.
your
We
sausage.
lost.
Back.
Yeah.
Hold your sausage up, man. Hold your sausage up. They got the Bibles up. Let's get all four of them in the frame here.
Back.
All right. And got Holy Sausage Bible live stream. Ooh. All right, now I'm gone. I'm out of here.
Okay,
Y'all
for
be
real.
good.
Okay.
For
Good
real.
night.
Yeah.
Okay.
I promise.
All right. Too funny. There she's turning red. We always have a good time.
Yeah, we do.
Oh
Yeah,
my
me.
gosh, you're terrible. Here.
They made a nice screenshot.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm sure. That'll be seen somewhere.
Yep.
No. That's just
I know,
between
I'm-
us, even though it's just seen all over YouTube just now. But
Yeah. No big deal.
just a technicality.
Yeah.
Those pull tab scares remind me of what we had too when I was young growing up for drinks, and they were smaller. So yeah, people would throw them.
Yeah.
Oh, the ones I always hated was the little hugs, because you're trying to pull that phone, the foil off of there, and you end up just like spilling it all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I just
yeah,
take a
yeah.
knife and cut it out and just peel it off that way, because
Yeah.
will you stop? What, boy?
You got the screenshot shot.
You just
Good.
need
I
a
might
hug
need it
on
for
me.
the thumbnail. Too funny.
That's funny.
He needs to boil his sausages in some holy oil. Oh my. Yeah, that would give him a revelation. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's, oh
My
my.
goodness.
How are hugs acceptable as human food? I think, are they called hugs or chugs? Those things that we.
The little hugs is what they're called, or they used to be. I I haven't seen them in like years
They're
since
just
my
little,
first kids were.
yeah, the little like food coloring colors,
Yeah, it's
right?
just Kool-Aid. I mean,
Yeah, like Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I haven't had one since I was little.
And it's like, and you go to they have a bunch of flavors, right? But you
Mm-hmm.
go to the store and you're thinking, I'm going to grab some for the kids. All they have is blueberry. And you're like, nobody likes blueberry. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry,
That's
kids.
why.
I'll get you those popsicles, though, because they're the same thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the 100, big pack of
Yeah, the Jolly Pops
popsicle
or
sticks.
something.
Yeah.
I forget what they were called.
Yeah.
Something like
This
that.
is a long tube, like a foot long.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, those too. I forgot.
2 days are
about that.
gone. It's like,
I have
I didn't
some.
even get one.
Oh,
Oh.
I got the real juice ones, and they were so disappointing compared to the fake, like flavor wise. Although they didn't have that chemical tang at the end.
The interesting thing is like it seems like all the chemical stuff, we get so used to the way that they taste to taste
Mhm.
something natural, it
Yeah.
seems unreal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Until you cut
Or
yourself
just it
off
just
from it.
seems like flavor on the light. That's all. You're so used to things being like artificially flavored like that, and it being a strong flavor, and then you go to the natural, and it's like, and the
I'm
other
glad
one's
you
like,
mentioned that.
boom. What?
I'm glad you mentioned that because I was watching my friend's channel, JG's Cats and Things over in the UK, and her husband were trying American candies, because a lot of their stuff over there isn't as sweet as ours, even though it's the same product. And like they were trying, sour candies, like the Warhead candies, and stuff like that. They said, "Oh my God, it just tastes like chemicals."
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we lost Laura. I did not do that. I was over here. Oh,
I didn't do it.
okay.
My hands are right here. Oh,
Thanks,
we
Laura,
love
for
you,
coming
Laura.
up. Yeah, we love you. That's what I was just typing, forgetting my mouth works too.
We miss you.
Yep, totally.
Yeah, well, they should be illegal here, Sean. I'm, I've cut a lot of crap out of my diet, and I've been trying to get rid of that crap out of my system, and
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm like, I break that like
Mm-hmm.
everyone does. It's just
Yep.
like a diet. You mess up,
Mm-hmm.
and then you try something again, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
"Ew, I've been eating this all this time, and it really tastes like this."
Yeah, when you do cleanse your palate. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's
I've
like,
had that
oh, that's
happen.
horrible. And I just spent like what, $4 on it, or well, inflation probably 5.5, but still, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
ew, what was I
I've
thinking?
heard too, like with people who pull salt completely out of their diet, how they can't believe, like when they go out somewhere, how salted everything is. Like it's loaded with salt, and like we don't recognize that if we don't pull back the salt in our own food. But I like things with a lot of flavor, unless I don't feel well. Then of course I need something bland. But
I used to love like
flavor.
Zesta crackers were about the only Zestas, and the saltine, Nabisco
Mhm.
saltine crackers were like,
Your
to me,
favorites?
they were two of the best.
Yeah.
I think the saltines are a little bit better than the Zesta. And I
Yeah.
had some Zestas the other day, and they were saltless, but they were not saltless on the box. They were just didn't have any salt. If they did, I don't know where it was. Probably in the
Weird.
bottom of the box.
Yeah.
And then I bought from Amazon. I bought their brand, that Happy Belly
Mhm.
saltine crackers, and they're amazing. They've got just the right amount of salt. They're not overly salted, and they're not undersalted.
Mm.
And it's only on the top. I mean, because
Yeah.
they're
Just like
stacked,
those.
so
Yeah.
salt's right here. This first cracker I pull out, the top's going to be salted, but
Junk food time. What? That's crazy.
Oh, I know some friends up there are going to be upset.
I don't want people going out of like
I got them hooked
work,
on some of our chips here, and they're just like,
hold on. Friend just sent me something. 23 hours left. What in the world? Hold on. Give me 1 second, Barry. Hold the fort for a second. I want to just hear this.
Yeah, I've got a couple of friends I played World of Warcraft with, and I got them hooked on the wavy Lay's potato chips, and now I'm thinking I kind of wished I hadn't, because I just saw them today in the Dollar General. It's like $6 for a family size bag of chips now. I'm like, really? And the only reason I get the plain flavored chips is because they have less crap in them, theoretically. But
Okay, the gist of that, I think, pass. I didn't get to listen to the whole thing. Is that I think Russia's approaching NATO where they are.
oh, if
They're
they are,
saying,
oh
yeah.
no.
Yeah. Well, but Russia's already said that they are at war with us. Like, America is just not really, they're just skirting it. They'll report on, the Germans that were found in the tank. Or, they will say, Russian so-and-so says we are, at war with him through NATO. Like, what a liar. But yeah. Yeah, my God is bigger than Russia too, Sean. It's part of the war that comes towards our Yossi, our friend Yossi. It's heading towards that biblical war, the Ezekiel war. That's so I thought. I see you, Rezzy. Hi, honey. Rezzy won't come in here usually. You want to come in and say hi? No. She's so funny about walking in the house, but she probably needs also a nail trim. Like that. Yeah, it's getting crazy with the chips here too. Yeah, I've noticed that the prices are going up. Sour cream and onion sounds good right now. Headache. Here it is. I thought they already were in Serbia. They said they were there as peacekeeping, or had been, because of ethnic cleansing that was going on in Serbia. So that NATO already had a presence there, is what it sounded like in the beginning. I hope to God we're not going after them. But we're not, you don't see an eagle in a lot of Revelation at all, actually. And some people thought, there's all different beliefs. Some people thought that we were Babylon the Great. But there's also a teaching that it's actually the Roman Catholic Church, because it sits on 6 hills. But that also, it's so, the book of Revelation is so, how do you say it, difficult. It's like hidden in there, because we're not supposed to really know everything. They've deciphered some of it, but yeah.
Did she send that to you directly to your?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, she probably texted it to you too.
I'm not seeing it.
So they're trying to keep chips out of our hands now, just when we need them the most, right? We need some good chips. That's what I like when I'm stressed. Like either good chips, or I like a good ice cream cone of chocolate ice cream usually.
I got your message. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. signed a treaty and they violated it, and we have.
Is she not able
Oh, she's got it. Well, NATO signed a treaty and they violated it, and we have.
is she not able to message me? 'Cause
If you haven't messaged her, probably not. That's why she.
I'm just gonna go ahead and send it to you, and then you can have it and you can give it to her too. So
Wait, why don't you just? Okay, you can do that, but just text her on that number.
because I haven't heard anything out of her, and I thought maybe because of the whole game thing that maybe she
If
wasn't
they're
able to.
blocking us.
Because me and her were going back and forth with that game. I wonder if I was the reason for that. I'm terribly sorry because I wouldn't do that, not on purpose.
No, I'm not for those kind of chips. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate you asking. I don't think they'll ask though when it's time. I think it'll be a forced, comply. But they don't even really have to do that because they're already able to scan our hands, and they do scan our face. This scans my face all the time and opens up for me.
It's bad when you have to look in your phone to confirm your phone number.
I have that too. Yeah.
Like I don't call myself.
I still don't know my daughter's phone number by heart, and it's not that far off from mine. So that's so crazy that you say that. But yeah, you don't. We're definitely not using as much of our brain now using those things. Because I know when I couldn't spell, there was no spell check growing up. It was go to the dictionary and look it up.
Mm-hmm.
I used to hate hearing that from my mom. Go to the dictionary, look it up. No, Mom, just tell me. I didn't realize that she wasn't a great speller either.
I heard it too.
Uh-oh, is that me cracking?
What?
Am I cracking when I talk?
No, it might be on my end because I opened up
Something.
the document.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm too lazy to open up my phone thing.
That's weird how it does that. Hey, little fish, good to see you. Oh my gosh, you guys have got to visit a little fish in the kitchen. She's doing so well, and with her channel, but I get jealous when I see like the old Pyrex she uses. I love it. I love it. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, like no matter what she's making, that's always delicious looking, but I just love seeing like her pretty Pyrexes and what she cooks with and stuff. The girly girl stuff.
I should second guess myself. I was right the first time.
Okay, pass McCarty. She's going for a cigarette. She'll be back.
It's flying. You're bugging the hell out of me.
You're welcome, Marcel. Marcel, I would love, I've seen my mom's set. It's just like the primary color set where you get the lower bowl. The big bowl is like, it's like a light yellow. One of them, I think, is a red and a blue. I forget the other color, but it's like the primary colors, I believe, which is red, blue, and yellow, but there's one more in there. But my mom's yellow bowl, I think my sister took that, but that's okay. I got so much. That was the bowl she would use. The Pyrex TN. I like Corel too. We had Corel growing up. Mom had the iris pattern. Those were our dishes because they were microwave safe. Yeah, I'm a girly girl, Sean. I like that kind of stuff. I still don't have, and I would love to have a they're called Dutch ovens from like one of the French makers, or just a nice Dutch oven. That's the enamel, or the how they make those shapes too. Like they make little pumpkins during the holidays, and it's what do you call that? I can't think of the name of the cookware. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry, Barry.
No, but when I hear the term Dutch oven, I immediately think of
it's a totally different thing. Yeah. You might want to close out whatever you open because it's like making your audio horrible. It just like is doing something really bad to it. I don't know why.
Is that better now? Hello, one,
Yeah,
two,
a
three.
little bit. It's still breaking up. Sounds weird. I don't know what happened.
My internet's been garbage here lately.
There, you're back. Yeah, that might have been it. Yeah,
I don't know
cast
what.
iron. I have a lot of glass. That's Pyrex is glass. It's the glass maker. They're glass bowls, and I have stainless steel because cast iron for me, my family has a lot of my aunts and uncles and my father too. It got ALZ, and besides aluminum, iron, if you don't have the right mix of minerals, is not a good thing for our brains. Sounds like a loose connection. Yeah, maybe it was a loose connection. The oven just not.
No, I'm not getting anywhere near the speed that I got when they first hooked me up. It's. I think Goblin's having the same problem too.
Tiana, I use
Okay.
both. I've got both. I have the Corel, thankfully, for my mom. I've got the white fluted, some of that stuff, and then I have the old. I think it's the Corel, the blue flower pattern. I can't think of the name. Cornflower, I think, is the pattern. They're like ceramic baking dishes. Problem with enamel Dutch oven. Yeah, it's the enamel over the cast iron. 500 max. Really? So the enamel starts to break down, Tia? Yeah, it's cornflower. Okay.
Hey, TN. I
Did
was
I
so
get to
busy with
see
the
him?
phone, I didn't see him come in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a smoky candle. Ugh.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah. I'm careful with that kind of stuff because it affects my breathing.
I need a snuffer.
I actually have one of those too. My mom at one time bought one. I have it. I'm so blessed. Like, yeah. That's cornflower. My mom used to have the entire set. Oh, how cool.
See if I can put that behind my laptop. It won't be so bad.
Yeah, I have the Pyrex bakeware. Yeah, that's true, Tia. I didn't think of that, but I use my bakeware sometimes to cook, other things in. We'll send it. I never saw that lawnmower, man. I should see it, I guess. Oh, it's one of those kind of spooky films. Never mind, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not the spooky type. I don't like that stuff. So they hide sometimes just real stuff in that, real occult stuff that they want you to be exposed to. Just, yeah. Just like how they even rhythmically talk. Kind of.
All the ritual chanting.
That, but just the subliminal, like how it's not even a matter of chanting. It's a hypnotic way of talking to somebody. It's almost like casting a spell, but it's not, but it is. Basically, the people who did the higher levels of those horrible government projects could supposedly just go in the room with somebody, and through the power of like suggestion and hypnotic speech, that's it. They just programmed them to do something.
Well, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier in the live about telling your body,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to imagine bodybuilding.
Can you imagine? I've got I'm gonna just keep telling myself I got 6-pack abs. They're back. I just brought my 6-pack abs back from my 20s. Pyrex and Pyrex are different. Yes, I've heard that. The big Pyrex compared to the small Pyrex, different product lines. Yep, I've heard that. hold on. It skipped. Lowercase name. So it's cheap stuff now, but the uppercase is still made by the. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Okay. Oh, you have an antique snuffer too? Cool. Pass. Yeah, Vitra, we were all talking about that, and we were gonna probably turn off our phone at that time.
They're doing all their preparedness stuff on the 3rd over in Roseville.
Yeah, I remember us saying that. That's
And then
something
we're
else,
doing ours the next day.
which seems so weird. Very, very weird.
Wait a minute. They're a day ahead of us, aren't they? They're across the date line, aren't they?
Wait, what? Say that again. I was reading TN's comment.
I
What?
thought Russia was ahead of us in as far as like time and
Time zone? Let me see. Hold on.
Let's ask Google. Hey Google,
Oh yeah, I was just typing it in. I forgot.
what's the time and date in Russia right now?
It's 8:46 a.m. today in Russia.
What is the current date in Russia? Hey Google, it's like you got to wake it up. What is the current day and date in Russia?
It's Saturday, September 30th, 2023 in Russia.
So they're 7 hours ahead of me.
Okay.
And 8 if you're in. Are you Central?
I'm Eastern.
Okay. So yeah. So 7. Yeah, 7 hours ahead of us. That's weird. So I wonder if they're going to send our signal out early in the morning or late at night. Did it say what? Wait a minute. Did it say what time on Vitra's? No, it just says October 4th. Does anybody know the time it's supposed to go out?
Yeah, I
2?
can tell you. I
Okay.
don't remember it. I can tell you real quick.
Oh, it made it. That's weird. It made it change colors permanently. Huh. Yeah, I wonder what would be better for that, TN. Probably nice, even cone 10 pottery dish would be nice for that. Dutch oven. Yeah, let me send out the email. Russia is going to be testing. What a coincidence. What? I missed that announcement because I couldn't watch him all. If that was in that video, I couldn't watch the whole thing right now. It's a major thing.
Approximately 2:20 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, frequencies are spooky. I agree, and that's what they're talking about. That could activate something within the brain, like they're talking about as part of the graphene or whatever that is supposed to be in the, pokey. But it doesn't have to be. They know the frequencies that affect our brains by now. They've been testing on soldiers for the longest time. They know. So I don't think they even need graphene in us to do it. I think that's just a quicker way to kill people. Lodge in your brain. My daughter's afraid of Pyrex one. Oh yeah, if it catches a current of cold air up there, I bet Passamaquoddy. That always scares me too because I've heard people having that happen. But I think that's the lowercase Pyrex, like Sean was talking about. It's not uppercase. Till the bottom. Oh my gosh, it happened to you too. Oh my gosh, how horrible. Oh, Duncan, you poor thing. Yeah, I think I'll stick with Corral for stuff like that.
There's Garden State Gardener.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, Joe. Sorry, I'm way up here. I didn't realize how far up I was.
Bless you, kitty.
Yeah, I forget what the significance was, Sean, of October 4th. Gosh, guys, I am so behind. I don't know what's wrong with my reading tonight.
Oh,
Sorry. Yeah, the lab glass. It's supposed to be safer. Oh, you're tired. Oh, have a good night, hon. That's a good idea. Okay. Hey, everybody. There. That's a pretty good idea from Futra. Only thing that scares me with that is like if I have an emergency at that time.
mm-hmm.
I haven't been live for 7 hours. I'm kidding. What did I miss?
Only 2.
Because they only have one time zone. That's weird. Yeah, right? Wait a minute. How does all of Russia have one time zone? Russia's huge. That's weird. Do they really? Did they decide that?
I don't know. Did they?
Stick it, unplug my. Yeah, that becomes a Faraday cage.
Hey, Google. How many time zones does Russia have?
11 time zones. According to Byju's, in Russia, there are 11 time zones with current times ranging from UTC plus 2 o'clock to UTC plus 12 o'clock.
That
In
sounds really
English?
good, Gear. I think some people like add a little of that chili sauce to it to sweeten it if you need to, but bush baked beans usually has just the right amount of both.
Or you can always add these.
Yes, or you can always have those. What's a really good barbecue sauce that I really like is Stubbs because it doesn't have any of that fake stuff in it. It's like all real and it doesn't have the high fructose corn syrup in it. Now I'm hungry, Gary.
What am I doing again, Tian?
Wait a minute. I gotta go to the bottom. There's Vitra. I still oh, lots of flooding. Yeah, be careful, Joe. I almost missed where he came in. There we go.
New York had it bad too, and I would want to be there right now with all that trash that's floating around in the water.
Sorry, Pass. I just saw your thing. Wasn't sure if that was Timu making my light go off or what. Hold on. You're going to get in trouble probably for posting that, girl. Don't get kicked off Facebook, please. We want you back in our little group. Breaking nature. All right, this is what she sent me. It's from the Real GS News. And that's the headline. It's probably, oops, come on. Come on, Carol. Get it together. There we go.
I think maybe my neighbors sent me the same thing.
It says breaking major WW alert. U.S.
Oh no, he sent me an Israeli
submarine
news.
test fire Trident. There's been a repetition too with the Tridents.
Oh.
Which is kind of weird.
Yeah, he sent me a different link. I thought it was the same one, but
oh, what's his? So there's a good one too about that.
Yeah, FEMA's warning their own people about well, I haven't seen it yet, but judging by the picture.
Yeah, that is supposed to be coming. Yep.
I think it's biblical, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It takes out a third of everything living. Yeah, I know.
I think I'll take my chances with the junk food now.
I know, right? That's true. Let's see. Still alive. It was born. Oh, it was bologna? Why is it bologna? Wait a minute. What did TN say about it? What about putting it in microwaves? Oh, they're not shielded anymore? That's fantastic. So we're getting nuked slowly day by day. Microwaves. Wrapped in. Oh, wow. So then what do we do with it? Oh, weird. To go back to the bread, it called for that enamel cast iron pan. Yeah, I still want one. Hey, Gardner Josh. Oh, how cute. You changed your picture. But why are you hugging a panda bear? It looks like in your picture, Joshy.
I want an air fryer.
Yeah, I've heard those are pretty good, but I've also heard that they're not too. They give off like really high EMFs. Yeah, rather be air fryer. I'm telling you. Yep, Josh, I'm with you on that. I'd rather. Well, don't worry. If it flies close enough to Oklahoma, you might be.
Oh, excuse me.
And you turn your phone back on all your text messages. Always sitting there waiting. Do all you want. Still be there.
We're not quite.
Yeah, we're not paranoid. Some people are probably really struggling, but that's their anxiety because it's being churned up everywhere.
We are being bombarded every day with negativity.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't help but have anxiety. And that's what they want. They want you.
That is what they want because you're easier to manipulate when you're unbalanced.
Yeah.
Just like you could push somebody over when they're not well seated, well, anchored.
Gosh, I'm sorry.
And bushcrafter people are doing. I'll let you talk amongst yourselves.
Josh, don't encourage her. She's already calling in sun farts.
Oh, Josh, you mixed it. Somebody showed me their Vienna sausage behind the scenes tonight. That was my first one. Not too impressive for, all these years of being on YouTube, and that was
Remember,
all I
we
got.
downgraded it to a little smoky.
Yeah, a little smoky, that's right. Yes, that's what I do. Yeah, I haven't watched the news for a long time either, Little Fish, but we get hammered too on YouTube because people recycle it and bring it to YouTube. And I admit, go ahead.
I think it's a rush to be the first to put it out. And they don't realize that 100 other channels have already done it. And you're not going to, I can't present the same news any better than that last person did.
They said I was, though, listening to a guy who's created 4 different channels that have gotten him, one's gotten him the 1 million subscriber reward. The other 4 have gotten him the, I think it's the silver one. But he was saying it's actually the opposite in YouTube, the saturated market. Of course, you want to make sure that you're doing it a little bit better than the other guy, but it draws more attention to you because that's a hot market. If you can get up and in with those ones, they're really getting a lot of views. It will get you views too. I was like, oh, I never thought of it that way because I'm always the same way. Kind of want to rewrite things and do things different, be original. That's the end as we know it. Yeah, there are some signs that it might be like the Revelation 12 sign. 2 of them in 1 year. It's kind of, 2 of them in a decade. All right. Yeah. Sorry, I may have had a little bit of a gummy tonight. I was feeling very anxious.
That's fine.
I'm saying that might be affecting my reading capabilities right now because it's like my brain's on mellow. I'm trying to chill up here. Could you please just keep it down with the reading stuff?
It's okay. I've resisted the urge to pick up even a small bottle of anything because it's just been so
Oh, I know. I wish you could have the gummy. Wish you could have some of the pot chocolate I had when I was losing mom. That's probably, it was beyond it. Anxiety. It was just a form of devastation. Yeah, everybody reposts and it's everywhere and it just hammers you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, totally. REM. That was a hot song when we were younger. It was played a lot.
I'm not a complete metalhead. I listen to a lot of different types of music, but my first choice is heavy metal.
I agree. That's a good way to look at it, Homestead, to use that extra worrying to actually use it to prepare. Yeah. If you can. It's hard though, like when you don't have money to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that, little fish. That's why too I've been a little more absent. I'm not doing a great job at it. But I've been trying to come off that medicine that I told you guys about before, the gabapentin. And I'm off of it for the morning, but I still have 600 milligrams to take at night, and I can only do 100 milligrams off at a time because I've been taking it for like 10 years, I think it is now, for the fibro, because you can't throw your body into shock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and get all kinds of lovely. That's
Hate it,
why I
yeah.
get extra edgy, and yeah, it affects your mood, which I didn't know. P2E said they use it as a mood stabilizer now.
I hated gabapentin. I hated it with a passion. Amitriptyline, I hated that one with a passion as well. Because
Yeah.
amitriptyline, I could not shake that wiped out feeling in the morning. I would get up, I could drink 10 pots of coffee and still feel like I could just lay my head down and go to sleep again.
Yeah. Yeah, I got off of, it wasn't the amitriptyline, but they put you on usually SSRI for fibro.
And the doctor was like, well, you could take more of that gabapentin if you wanted to. No, Neurontin. That's the one he said. Neurontin was
It's the
the one
same
he said,
thing. It's the
take
same
as
thing.
much as you want to. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and then
They thought it was harmless, just like other things that end up being
and it
classed.
wasn't too long after they said, oh, this is a schedule. It was a narcotic suddenly. I'm like, I took a whole bottle. I had only taken 2 pills out of it. Took the whole bottle to the neurologist, set it on the table. I said, no.
Yeah.
What do you mean, no? I said, no, I'm not taking this crap.
I wish I would have known more about it, but it worked for me too. Nothing else was
It didn't
working.
it didn't do anything.
Hey, hon. Good to see you.
Matter of fact, it made me grouchy.
Oh.
I was edgy all the time. I couldn't, could not cope.
Anyone, Past McCoy says, anyone on disability needs to get as much food as they can this check, because if the government shuts down, we won't get a check in November. So get your Thanksgiving dinner stuff too. Oh, I hope that's not true. I hope you guys get your checks. They should not do that.
They're talking about a SNAP increase, but
yeah,
they're saying like 3.5. So what is that, like $2 increase?
Yeah. Well, even my husband, who has worked for that company that he's in for 25 years now, just about, 25, maybe 1,000 a year. It doesn't, but that's spread out over 12 months, over 52 weeks. It's not much of an increase at all in this system that we're in right now.
In this mess we're in right now that we didn't put ourselves in.
Yeah, exactly. See,
we didn't ask for it. Of course, they forgot that they work for us. It's funny how that works.
And the web doesn't cost anything. Yeah, that's true. There's skills. You can learn skills. That's true. I was forgetting that homestead is. True. And also Bushcrafter had that and I forgot to go do it. I wanted to do it. It was, I think, the 10 item challenge for our shift. And he was giving you the list of the things you need to get. One was like shelter, food. I think something for water or have water. You had to get water. And it was only for just maybe 2-night survival. I forget how he did it now, but I wanted to go do it. I have to go back and look at the rules.
I don't know about that.
They want their station and like fix it. Yeah, we know that's what they want. And what's weird is the romantic period way back. They wanted, it sounded like not freedom, it sounded like socialism. But really, it was the serfs that wanted their freedom. And I can't blame them. And that's what they're trying to actually have us be again. Is, real serfdom. Which, actually, come to think of it, we kind of are. Because there's still government over us that rules over us. That would be the lord of the manor. I guess. Ask him quiet. Yeah, right. Mr. Rhinoceros.
Who was that passed away today? I can't remember her name now.
What?
One of them in Congress, I think. What was her name? One of them passed away, but she was already looking like she was on the edge of death anyway.
God.
Yeah, Feinstein. Yeah.
Oh, she did. Oh, okay.
She's been looking like that for a while, though.
Yeah, she's been like a Skeletor with skin on for quite a while. Yeah, that is good that they can't double up the bills. I think they were trying to get the bills to be a single measure, which that should have happened a long time ago. Because it goes around and they all write their stuff in to try and sink the bill if they don't want it to pass.
There's a pack of coyotes up on the ridge behind me.
You can hear them?
Yeah.
Wow, that's creepy. I like to hear the foxes, but not if I had a hen house. But they're just neat to listen to. The way they yip and talk and stuff to each other. So high pitched.
They're the same way. Coyotes about the
Yeah,
same.
I guess coyotes are the same.
It's not really it's not really like a scary sound like if you heard.
Well, do the coyotes howl like wolves or no?
Yeah.
They do. Yeah, that part creeps me out about any wild dog is the
sort of a, I don't know, it sounds like a pack of domestic dogs, trying to howl, but it doesn't sound like a wolf and it doesn't sound like a husky howling. It's kind of hard to explain, but if I can ever catch them on a recording, then I'll share it up on my channel.
That's what it was. Okay, you said Bushcrafter 72 hours of survival. Yeah, post it. Channel. The 10 C's is Dave Canterbury's concept. Okay, I'll look it up. I'm not sure. I knew that it started with him. Cool. Closer to. Crop shares. Yeah, that was my grandpa. Yeah, because we still have some freedom in getting what we want off our own land. It would have gone first to those governing over us who owned us. I'm like having a trouble with the side chat. It's showing like it's down at the bottom, but it's not. It's weird. Here's the thing. We get something faster. Yeah. Yep. That's the thing about our government, isn't it crazy, Garrett? Yeah, better prepared than not. Yep.
So glad I bought some fall clothes.
Yeah, that they all come in.
Yeah.
Good.
Next thing I need to order some pants if I don't go to the store and get them. Which I might end up having to go to the store and get the pants because I want them to fit.
Yeah, Tien, that's crazy. We could vote for Theron's raise. I know it would be a lot more than what his boss thinks. That's for sure. I can't believe they get to do that. Definitely should remove the vote from them doing that. Vote should maybe go over to the Justice Department and enact some justice.
Yeah.
Too bad that's corrupted too. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's got his term limit, and he's hinted even that he's not going to see the end of his own son's persecution, whatever you call it. Not persecution, because he deserves it.
Yeah, I don't like McConnell.
Yeah, no. Most of them
I
are.
also don't like Kentucky's current governor.
Well, guys, it is 2:12 here, and I am getting hungry, which is not good. Oh, that's a good one. Wait a minute. Let's see. All I need is a stick, a knife, some cordage would be nice because it's pain to make, and I'll be all right. What are you going to do? Just grab the fish with your hands? Or
It's
like
called
a rabbit? I'd like to know how to make those snare traps that you see like them make on the shows in Alaska. I'd like to know how to do that. Where they do the wire, and it is just like Tennessee said, like a stick, wire, and they just set a trap with that and the wood that's there. I saw this guy did that was from the natives on the island, I guess, or Native Americans, where it's like a snap trap. Somehow it like actually rotates the rabbit up into like it kills the rabbit by the way it moves. And then the rabbit hangs above. So it's not seen dead on the ground when something's coming through. It was like a really interesting, I'd never seen that before. Where it actually flips up. That's what it does. It flips up and it keeps it off the ground. Fish's perks of eating gummy. Oh, I forgot about that. You're right. Oopsie.
And cheese.
You heard that part, huh? Yeah. I did that. I bought some nice new work pants and didn't realize we were painting. Oh no. I hate it when stuff like that. You know, it used to happen to me, Sean, when I taught art. I would go and same thing. I would have a new dress on and be happy I had a new dress, and then I'd have to clean the tables and forget. And I'd bleach the dress because I always bleached my tables. You should have went to bed 4 hours ago. Me too. Hold on, let me see. A lot of bushcraft isn't as useful in Florida because there's not much wilderness where there won't be. It's true down here. We don't have much at all. Like if people run to the woods, it's the suburbs everywhere here. It's a concrete jungle in South Florida. So yeah, everybody's gonna run out to the Everglades and get eaten alive. Like that's crazy. I don't know. I think you're totally right on that. I don't know why, but lately my messages to my phone too pause and are white until I tap them. They never did that before. They always gave me a preview. Make new. Hold on. Missed this. Make me a new set of shells for a bunch more. I don't think I'll ever get there after Q showed us that lady who had that. I didn't even open it yet because it's just so, it's like how Mark Stewart used to give me anxiety when I was a young mom. Yeah, we got iguanas. Yeah, Don't remind me. I had
One
that
said
one.
said Florida because everyone should play food chain.
Yep. Yes. Everyone should do their part in the food chain. That's what it, yeah. What we got a lot of people here and a couple. Who thinks? Oh, yeah, I'm thinking they might. I don't know. It depends how it plays into the big picture. Lovely. That's a great thought. Yeah, they'll form a new, that we'll have new tribes everywhere. It might be what's Florida? How do you say his name? The rapper. He'll have all this little harem there. And
Florida.
they'll make us their slaves. Because we're just
Like
not
some people say Florida.
Florida. He's like Florida or something like that. I forget what his name is. Like how you say it. Sean, we don't forget, of course, as far out as I am in the woods, it would be a long time before. I hope so. I hope so, Tian. I hope you are that far out. His shelves are awesome.
Is that
Did
the
you see?
leather covered?
I didn't see the leather on them yet, but I saw the shelf just putting it into that
Yeah.
awkward spot behind the door. I thought was a great idea.
I need more shelving.
I've heard that they, yeah, me too. I need more shelving. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I heard that they're eating just songbirds, anything they could get their hands on. Poor people. Oh, let me see. I've never done that before. Hold on. I was gonna go and then I changed my mind. Use banners. I don't know where that is, Garrett. On here. Is it in StreamYard or YouTube? You mean the YouTube side, I guess. You mean?
Yeah, it's on the YouTube side.
Okay, hold on.
I think there's a way to do it in StreamYard, but you have to have it set up ahead of time.
Hold on. I'm away, like my channel. I don't know what I did. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put the channel. He came in and then I forgot to put it back on subscribers only mode. Let's put it. Okay. See that? Yeah, hold on. Let me pull on.
Well, I think that person got their jollies and they went on to the next slide.
Yeah, but Homestead Aquarius, he had to scare the crap out of me and come up there with the name, and it goes white. It doesn't show you. Oh, sorry. All right, let me see. Where is it? Oh, plus. Maybe it's under the plus. Yep. Hold on. Enter. How does that work? Okay. Pull. I'm just going to put Will Biden be impeached. And then watch this live get taken down. I'll blame you. I'll blame you, Garrett. All right. I'll put by the GOP.
I've heard much worse.
Yeah.
Poor Sleepy Joe.
I know, right?
Could be any Joe. There's millions of Joes out there.
Yeah, but I didn't put Joe.
Oh, I know.
Oh, no. Oh, so many said no. I know we've lost faith in our government that they'll actually follow through. That's why I was like, maybe. It depends on how it plays into their plans. Because I'd like to believe that they're all on different sides, but sometimes I just don't. Sometimes I think they're all together in the big boys club.
I'm already stressing Homestead.
You are?
I mean, I'm doing the best I can, like anybody else. I mean, yeah.
I'm stressing today when I went to the freezer and noticed that we don't have a full freezer of meat like I had. I've been having to use it because it's just the groceries will definitely kill a lot of middle class families and the gas. They knew where to hit us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I know.
Sure did.
Where there is no doctor. I forget which one I have. I have one put away from the doctor and nurse they're the married couple. Dr. Bones and Nurse Amy. That's it. I have that one. I think I gotta go check if I still have it or not. But yeah, those are good books. Yeah, above all, don't stress. God doesn't want us to stress. He didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Thanks, Kentucky Goblin. You spoke up just in time.
Well, I said the other day, God gives us what we can handle, what He knows we can handle. Well, He sure has a lot of faith in me.
Yeah. He doesn't give us, he's not going to break us because he knows he's there for us. But that's the point, is we have to take it to him and kind of hide ourselves in him in those times. Even when he feels far away, he's not. He's there. Yeah, stress is the anti-energy. I attest to that as truth. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I wish you could. Can't keep freezer space. Gonna have to cancel it. Oh yeah. Well, you have all your rabbits. I bet you've got meat. That's probably what I need to do. I just don't know how you would really do that in a residential and not get in trouble. You know. Oh, I am not in the pods. Are they making us pods? Like the Japanese like hotels where you just kind of slide in that little rectangular thing. It's just like your bed, your little camp out bed. Like as a kid, and even now, it would be kind of cool to just go in it, but I don't think I could sleep. Oh,
Like he doesn't care. That little kitten just lay all over him.
Oh,
That's how he takes care of him. He had to put a long sleeve on. It was getting chilly in here. So, like this month, I'm putting an order in for my heater, and
oh, good.
because I'm going to need it.
Yeah,
I'm feeling that chill already. I know it's going to be like this winter.
yeah. And you were saying that just the wood was just too much to keep up with, or yeah.
Well, that and the stove is no good. So,
Oh, I didn't know the stove was
you
no
can
good
come and
anymore.
get that POS, and that'll be out of my way. And
Yeah.
good night, Kentucky Goblin. Glad you got to see me.
That's true. No, I'm not saying anything against it. I don't think I can dispatch anything in my suburban HOA. And you've seen my yard. It's like I've got a 2-story here and a 2-story there. And I'm a little 1-story. Like, what is she over there? She's killing something. I was telling it was an iguana. Big iguana. It looked fluffy. That did not look like an iguana. Oh my gosh. You know, I heard there's a dog missing on the other block. I'll get all kinds of weird stuff. It's Florida. All the weird, overreactive neighbors. We're going to see this Amazon order off. What is that? The order off. What is that? I'm missing something in that statement, Tian. What did I miss? She's asking me daily when we gonna send. Oh, this Amazon order off. I do that too. It's in your, yeah, it stays forever in there
Yeah.
till you get the money to get it. Yeah.
Like I have a private shopping list that I add or take away from. So, it's
Oh,
it's
wow.
the wish list. I just made one that's for shopping, and I made it private. That way, I can add or take away from it anytime I need to.
Mhm.
Walmart has it too, but theirs isn't as fancy as Amazon's.
Yeah. I think my daughter's keyed into the one from Walmart. I don't know how to do it. Heck, I just was like, finally got my email. I can't even focus. I think the gummy's sinking in deeper. Yeah. I got an email from Amazon that I am not associate. What's that called?
Affiliate?
Thank you. Affiliate.
Me too.
I just found out. But I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I'm just like, I gotta watch videos because I don't know how to find the stuff and put it on my page.
Once you become an affiliate, it will show up in the left-hand corner of the browser.
The thing is I signed in, I thought, with a different account, but I think it linked the accounts. Hold on, let me look and see if it's on my regular Amazon app, or is it you have to go in?
Well, I do it on the desktop, the laptop only because it's easier for me to see.
Oh yeah.
If you don't mind me sharing my screen, I'll show you what mine looks like.
No, go ahead, share it to me, and I'll.
There's nothing. I mean, there's nothing on it that's gonna put me in any kind of danger of my identity theft or whatever.
Yeah.
So let's see. Present.
It's not showing me. Yeah, it's not showing me it. Oh, your thing's not up yet.
Okay, so.
Okay.
See up here where it says, can you see my cursor?
Yeah.
And right here it says Amazon Associates.
Okay. See, I'm just. Go ahead.
And it says Site Stripe. You go over here and it says Get Link. You can get a text link, an image link, or a text and image link, or custom, which is convoluted and you really don't need, a lot of times don't need that. If you click it, it gives you that right there. And then all this stuff right here is what you copy and paste. But if you just want to do a text, which is what I do like on some of my videos.
Yeah.
You just do that right there. And it'll give you a short link.
And yeah, that's what they were showing on one video I was watching about how to do the short link. I couldn't remember.
And you could type in like Dynaglow 18,000 BTU, grab and go,
So that bar at the top then remains at the top while you're going through Amazon, and you can access the bar and do that for anything you have on the screen. Okay.
Yeah. You need to, you will, if you've already set it up, it should be somewhere in your, should be on that page right there.
Amen, TN. I had enough unpackaged of meat tonight. Thank you very much. It wasn't a lot. It was just, I just don't need to see that.
Yeah.
It wasn't that impressive. I just don't need to see it. The order with Amazon is always way over 200. Wow. 150 to feed the dogs? Wow. Yeah, I guess that's about right because she can't eat any treats, so. But wow, that's a lot. I can see why some people just do not have pets, especially with ours. For Amazon pulled the charity donations thing. I was donating. Oh, wow. Why did they pull that? Probably to make more money.
Yeah, more than likely.
I know I'm saying wow a little too much. My gummy. I hadn't been doing this and because I was nervous about going on. Joe, I don't know if you saw it, but we have a kid that's hopping the fence, and then we've been having somebody at the back fence shake, like banging it and shaking it, and it's like they're strong, whoever's doing it. So yeah, not last night. Was it last night that it happened? I don't remember if it was last night or the night before right now. But it happened again, and this time I couldn't see him with the camera, but I could hear it. I could hear it shaking, and I could see the gate shaking a bit, and so I just did the alarm. So I wasn't sure if you were here when I told that story, Joe. But yeah, we've been dealing with that, so... Carol's on edge. Let's see. Special needs mom. PMSing all the time because I'm in perimenopause. I thought I was in menopause and in the clear, but I went off the pill and found out I'm not. So yeah.
Like,
and then
surprise.
Surprise. It's like, what? It is kind of funny though, because then can you imagine if I ended up oh my gosh. I wouldn't want to. I would be overjoyed, of course, but I'd be so worried because older pregnancies, a lot of times you get a Down syndrome baby. And with Malachi, yeah, that would be a rough road. Thank you, Garcia Gardner. Now it's 50-50. Surprise. Somebody evened it up. I don't know. I think they might. But they don't seem to follow through with anything, Garrett, up there. What's this? Yeah, they have to have canned food. Yeah, that's our dog. That's canned food too. She just can't. She gets sick off any of the dry. And we have to put what we found out too. She's afraid of her water dish. Yes, there's too many everything. Rhinos, everything paid off like that. Just people in Washington. But not even just people in Washington, people in government. State, federal. Oh, I just put that there. Yeah, they can play nice together. Mr. Teeny Weeny and Mr. Tree. Yeah, possibly. That's though, like, I don't know. It's hard because that's my neighbor's kid and I watched him grow up. That's what's so hard. But then you get frustrated because it's one of those things where I just wonder if they thought the school was going to fix them and they took their hands off. And I've seen that time and time again with parents that they don't continue what started in school, like for the therapies and the way that you talk to the child and everything. Airsoft gun. I was thinking about an airsoft gun, so then he would go home actually with a pellet, like, so they know he got out. Also, so there's proof in case I need it.
Paintball gun.
Mm-hmm. Pew, pew. Oh, big plastic ammo? Yeah, that would.
No, wait a minute. No, paintball would be a bad idea. They sting.
Yeah, paintballs do sting. And the thing is sometimes you don't know if autistic kids can feel like we do because their nervous system is all messed up too. Their vestibular system. And some of them have very high tolerance for pain, and they also are usually some of the strongest that you encounter too. Adults have like high pain tolerance. It's a really kind of a lethal combination if they get to spinning out of control.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Tian. I think somebody said left gets there faster and the right just takes its time, but it's basically they are doing the same thing. Key in law. Anything that threatens your family livestock, the rights to eliminate. Oh wow.
Spins around.
Yeah, we have, I think it's the castle law or this, yeah, the castle law, I think is what they call it here. And we can do that. I just, again, I don't want to kill my next door neighbor's son.
I think the reason why,
I like that. I've heard that. I like that saying. True,
Yeah.
Brenda. Very true.
I think the reason that we have that law here in Kentucky is that our counties, and I imagine it's the same for several places like Tennessee, for example, that our counties are so big it takes our sheriff so freaking long to get here. You know, we've had them say they were running 130 miles an hour, and it still took them 45 to an hour to get here.
Yeah, that scares me about living in the country is the services that are available like that, like
And
a
even-
hospital,
Yeah.
things, having things nearby.
Oh no,
like that.
no! Our life squad's pretty quick. Which we
Okay.
got two. We got two to choose from. We can. Lincoln is allowed to come over here and get people, and then Casey, which is the county I live in, Casey is pretty fast, even if they are 14 miles south of us. But even the state police, which their post is south of me, like south of my county. So I could see them running 133 to get up here, you know.
Yeah.
But our sheriff is only 14 miles.
Mm-mm.
You don't know what part of the county he's in, you know. By then, we probably, some good old boys probably took care of the problem.
Oh my goodness, not even in your county? Yeah, see, I can't. We all have asthma, all three of us. I knew what you meant. I read it. It's funny. My brain read it as sufficient, Tian. I didn't even see that it said efficient. That's the type of dyslexia that I have. Like, and when I would go and write papers, I wouldn't see that I wrote a different word. And it would be my parents would have to read my papers because I would be thinking a word, but I'd write a different word and not see that I did. Yeah, it's some weird disconnect there. But yeah, I'm going to call it. It's 2:38 a.m. and I'm fading. And like Garrett says, I think I have a little of the munchies. I can only do this when my husband's home. I never do it like at night with just me and Malachi because it does make me sleep deep. But it's a welcome slumber because people are like, you know, oh, I was up till 4 a.m. I have been up till 4 a.m. since my father got sick. Every night. Every night.
Yeah.
So I totally get it. And then I got to get up and take care of that little boy. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate your support and you just hanging out in here with us. Yeah, go get some rest, everybody. Have a good night. God bless. Stay safe. As they say.
Miss T with the T. Hello, we're just now leaving.
Oh, we're just saying good night, Miss T with the T. I was thinking of you, girl. Darn. We've been on for a while. I know. Catch me next time. Hopefully I'll be on next Friday. I've been missing it because we've had an intruder that we've been dealing with into our yard. So yeah, prayers for us that gets straightened out and no one gets hurt. You know, my family, their family. That, you know, and not him. I don't want him hurt either. But just that gets resolved in Jesus' name. I can't, Sean. He's asking me if I'm going to see David the Good. All right, guys, have a good night. I wish
Good
I
night.
could.
Thanks for having me up, Carol.
Oh, thanks for being here. I love having you up.